About Underdog Fantasy. Whoa, whoa! Wednesday in the arena.
Hump day.
Hump day. We done gave y'all 2 good shows. We got another one in store for you. Appreciate you to Mark Jackson and Blue Jackson for pulling up yesterday. Blue. You're my boy. Blue, you're my boy. But this is Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. As always, we got the legend Gilbert Arenas here with us. We got the, okay. Adidas taking care of you, Gil. Of you. We got a whole other crew that likes Adidas as well, though.
I'm still alive. The women didn't pack me out.
They were on your head Monday, Gil. There was a.
Oh yeah, they was in the DMs.
Oh, they got you in your DMs too?
Yeah, of course.
Wow.
What you had on some Nikes?
No, Rudy ass.
Oh, the fuck.
Oh, talking about the baby.
That's why you pay child support. I saw some, That's why we not showing up.
He just getting started. It's a possibility for him too, goddammit. Hell y'all talking about?
He on day 2.
Fuck, he day 2 of this thing. Shit, listen, hey, that shit can fall off the rail any day now.
Any moment.
Goddammit.
We got
gonna be paying a king's ransom too.
We got Rashad McCants back here with us. The appropriate colorway. Appropriate. Oh, okay. You got the joke. Oh. Yeah, I know.
We make custom shit.
Okay. You got the dice game. I like it.
The dice game, you know how it go. I owe your ass anyway.
MJ Magic.
We get around to it.
Any day.
We get around to it.
Brown with a couple lean in there.
We can get right here.
We get around to it. During the show.
The show, right?
Hey, I left him and says I'm bringing him next time.
Hey, listen,
I need my
I got him in the car.
I threw twice with him, and then he started talking about Sam, you lamb, Sam. Oh, no, I'm good.
That's all in Ninja rolling.
See, therefore, they just tell me we need to get a new pack when we start. So.
I'm gonna just be watching.
He know I'm good.
You getting him?
He know I'm good.
You did the Melvin? You hit him with the Melvin?
He don't play with averages.
See, when you shoot with dice, with black,
You gotta
bring you gotta bring a new pack.
Yeah.
Throw them on the table. So it's 5 in the pack, so we pick 2. So you ain't pulling your dice out your pocket to shoot with me.
You got the loaded joint?
I ain't gonna teach you, I'm gonna beat you.
I'm from the hood.
Straight up. No, that's real shit.
7-11, all the Ninja rolling.
I said you gotta bring that stuff.
Nigga hit me 4 times.
We were just playing. It's like, nice, that's L.
Hey, you cracked me 4 straight times and you knew. Oh, I'm questioning.
You knew.
Sure,
You knew.
Oh,
Who was this nigga?
I'm watching you.
Who was this nigga?
Oh, I'm watching every move you
Seven
make.
again? Oh, hell
Every time you go in your pocket, I'm looking.
Let me see them dice, nigga.
I was in high school. This dude tried that, man. We wore him out in the house.
You got to.
Oh, right in this girl
man, you
kitchen.
cheating?
Wore him in high school.
Oh, you gonna bring some dice on janky dice?
Wore him out.
And we got Kenya Martin back here with us.
That's more like it.
That's more like it.
I said we got Kenya Martin back here with us.
1 or 2. You ain't gonna clap no more, Steve.
like you all extra with that shit, like just like a New York fan. Like
Can you first say he's like, y'all don't clap for me. Then everybody start clapping. He said, y'all niggas stop clapping.
yeah.
Stop clapping too much.
With him, it gotta be even, not hot, not cold, lukewarm.
Yeah.
That's how I was on the bus in Arizona. Hey man, turn that goddamn AC down.
Turn it off, turn it on.
Turn it back on.
Turn it back on. Turn that goddamn air off. Damn, it's hot. Turn that air, goddamn. It's cold. Put the bitch on like 77.7.
Yeah, some shit.
Roll the window down, goddamn.
That motherfucker was cooking. It was cold.
Yeah, like, hey.
He's like, what about everybody else on the bus?
Everybody else got on shorts and a sweater.
This bitch freezing and shit.
Hate being
We dressed for both occasions.
Fuck it.
You got a sweater with the cut-off sleeves.
You gotta carry
Sweater
that.
vest on.
If you cannot tell already, it's going to be an enjoyable day. But here's what's cracking in the arena.
Shit.
The Celtics blew out the Cavs in Game 1 of their second-round series, but do they need Jason Tatum to be more dominant in this series as they look ahead to the Eastern Conference Finals? We've already declared it after 1 game. Rudy Gobert won his record-time 4th Defensive Player of the Year, but did Wemby get snubbed? And the Thunder took Game 1 against the Mavs, but what do the Mavs need to try to do to steal Game 2? They got to get Luka out of that Dorture chamber. Dort had that man Seeing dead people. But before we get into all that, as always, the show is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Do yourself a favor, download the app.
Got both his hands.
Right? And that was just bad. Like, you know, they sitting there into the league office.
Let me see you dribble this bitch now. What?
I got you.
They sitting there. Hey, I swear to God, they sent that to the league office.
Yeah.
This ain't a foul.
Yeah. Let me see you step back now.
Not in this playoff. But if you want to get down with the Underdog Fantasy crew, download the app, use promo code GILD. They will match your first deposit up to $100. Please help us help you. We like keeping this show on the air. Underdog Fantasy likes sponsoring this show, but they need your support. So download the app, use promo code GILD. They will give you a $100 deposit match. Here are some popular picks tonight. Jalen Brunson, this is going to sound crazy, but very realistic. Higher, 37.5 points.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
He's setting the bar, ain't he?
Wait, they said what?
37.5 points higher.
Wow, because it was at 36.5 earlier. So that means they still hitting it.
I mean, he going for the record. He already broke the record. He going for history.
No, it was
Brunson, no John Tay Porter tonight. Do your thing. No John Tay Porter.
His playoff record is 4 straight games with 40.
Yeah, he's got 4 straight 40-point
He's
games.
4 for 5 now.
He's 2 off of the record, I think, Jerry West.
I can't even
Well,
say.
I'm gonna tell you what I told y'all yesterday. If they don't come out and put 2 on him, he gonna have it again.
Yeah.
Because he's shooting that motherfucker 28 times.
And he's going to play about 45
It's hard
minutes.
to put 2 on him, though, the way he play.
Oh, no, it's not.
Oh, yeah.
He run pick and roll.
Off the ball, then he go.
Hey, you don't have to.
DiVincenzo getting 28 on you.
That's fine.
So DiVincenzo also, a popular pick tonight, higher 17.5 points than Nova Knicks. Obi Toppin, a higher 15.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Hit him with the East Bay in game 1. Let's hit him, see if we can get some stat Philly going on. And OG Anunoby, higher 7 rebounds. So make sure you get your pick'ems in. It's going to be a productive evening.
Wait, what did they pick him do yesterday?
We didn't do one. We did riding the wave of our Monday win.
No, I'm just saying, what did them?
The underdog ones? 3-1, yes.
They went 3-1.
So you should have just did the 3.
Should have just did us.
Or some insurance.
Should have just picked us. That's all I'm saying.
And as always, we do Mostly Fans at the end of every show. If you drop a good question in the chat with your Underdog Fantasy username and we use it on this program, you get a $50 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account. If you send us a video, mostlyfansgill@gmail.com. Please keep it under 30 seconds. And we always appreciate when you have our show going on in the background, let you know that you're very loyal to the soil. We'll give you a $100 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account. If you can't watch the show live with us on YouTube, Monday through Thursday at 11:30 a.m. Pacific, 2:30 p.m. Eastern. We got audio versions available on Apple or Spotify, but you're going to miss all the good action if you don't watch the video version of it.
So you said they get money if they got the show on in the background?
It shows they're loyal to the soil. They get bread either way if we run the video, but our producers are more inclined to run your questions if you just pull a show up on YouTube, leave it running all day, make a playlist, you can go to work, keep it going. We're trying to get these algorithms going. All right, so we got a lot of basketball to get to, but we got to get to something else interesting first. Gil, you sent this to me yesterday, so I thought we should include it in the show.
Oh, yeah.
Fast food is an American staple, but some fast food comes with the consequence of an instant number 2, whether or not that was your combo of choice. So recently, Young Miami posed an interesting question saying, what fast food place sends you to the toilet immediately? I'm going to say all of them, but Shah, we'll start with you.
Damn.
We in your business.
Damn.
Gil,
Taco Bell?
that's the easy answer.
Taco Tuesday?
Taco Tuesday. Or any Chinese food.
Chinese food?
Yeah. I'm out of there.
Damn.
Shot. 5 Guys do it to me.
What?
I don't know what it is. I have no earthly idea.
You get all the toppings and all that?
No, I don't get everything on them, but certain things, whatever, I don't know what they cooking in, the fry, the grease, I don't know what it is. Could be that definitely, but that shit, listen, Jack.
Okay, where do you stand on the 5 Guys in and out debate?
Even though 5 Guys make me shit, I'm gonna go to 5 Guys before in and out. Yeah, even though it makes me shit.
We had that debate on the bus too.
Even though I'm about to hit
He's
the
very
toilet.
passionate. He do not fuck with in and out at all. I don't know what's wrong with his
Fresh
palate.
ingredients?
I don't know
Never
what's wrong with
frozen?
his palate. I don't know.
Shake Shack knocking both of them out the park.
Oh my God.
People have a very, interesting
Shack.
opinions of In-N-Out. In-N-Out, quality, reliable burger, good price point, friendly staff, competitive wages.
The cheese.
Those things are important
The
to me.
cheese is cracked. The cheese got crack in it. All that.
No, that's No.
The animal
You
style
gotta get all that shit on the food to make it taste. Come on, man.
But that's how I feel about Five Guys. You put like 37 things on the burger.
my burgers are plain.
Okay, I just want meat. I just want the meat and cheese.
Cheese, meat. Shake Shack, they just unthaw that shit and give it to you, nigga.
Ooh.
You like that? Shake Shack.
Nah, that's
Yeah, they unthaw that shit in the back.
Nigga, Shake Shack the only fast food one that got a rated A of all fast food. So what the hell are y'all talking about? Look it up.
That's because they...
Shake Shack?
Shake Shack,
They
the
own
only
it.
one that rated A of fast foods. That sell a burger shack that sell rated A.
I'm gonna taste
Trust
that
me.
after the show.
Trust me.
Don't do it.
Hey, it's the only one.
Hey, I gotta test
Yo,
it out.
it's the only one that's rated A of everything we talking about. All of McDonald's, Burger King, In-N-Out. Shake Shack is the only one that's rated A.
Who's rating it though?
Nigga, I read,
Castle?
It tastes
asked the
like White
motherfucker that was on CNN and fucking USA Today. I asked them.
Shake Shack is like
Because that's
White
what I
Castle,
read it.
man.
For sure. Okay.
So
White Castle
I didn't make
burger,
this shit
Shake
up. I didn't do the survey.
I need a big person like myself to do the ratings.
Yeah,
we
I just
never gonna
don't-
lie to you.
Like In-N-Out is.
Them rated A.
You right. Hey, yo. I had to Google and look at the pictures. Yes, the fries, the burger. Yes, I like this place.
There's one right across the street from
Yeah.
the mall. There's one in the mall.
No, I don't be knowing. I don't be listening. Because I Uber everything. And be like burgers.
It's on
And then I
Topanga
just be
Canyon.
Googling and just be sending, the
on
chicken
Topanga.
sandwich with the little crinkly fries.
Have you ever-
Oh, no,
And
that's
the chicken
good.
sandwich.
Have you ever been
And the chicken sandwich.
Yeah,
crack,
the chicken
too.
shank is
Have you
good.
ever been misled by the ratings?
No.
No, this is
Never.
good.
So we never been misled by ratings before?
I don't-
You never went to go see
Postmates?
a
Yeah.
movie that was rated high and then this shit was trash?
Yeah, for
Nah.
sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You ever had some a high review on some shit and then you got it and then the shit
Hey,
was
look,
trash?
listen. Hey, one thing I'm gonna tell you, you've been around me a little while, right?
I ate Shake Shack
But
too,
you know
nigga.
around me, but
I
you
ain't
been around
gotta
me,
hear
right?
that shit. I
But
know
you been
this
around me,
shit.
right?
Yeah.
Food. I took you to Lolo's, right?
I don't eat soul food shit like that.
But you
what
went
did
to
I
Lolo's,
order?
though.
What did I order?
But what did you order? What did you end up eating, nigga?
What did I order?
You ordered a fucking omelet. But what did you eat after the omelet?
I ate an omelet, nigga. What you
What
mean?
did you eat after the omelet?
I didn't eat nothing. What you mean?
Okay, wait till
Omelet was
Brandon
okay.
gets-
It was an egg white omelet.
So you didn't
It was an egg white
so you didn't
omelet.
consume none of that fried chicken that was sitting
I
on that table.
tasted the chicken.
No,
I wanted
nigga,
to
you
see-
nigga.
Listen,
No.
I didn't sit there and
You
eat a
sit there-
whole plate of chicken. I said I want to see what this chicken tastes
And you
like.
ate a whole breast.
No.
Yes, you
I
did.
had a leg.
nigga. Wait till Brandon get here.
It was okay.
Wait till Brandon
It
get
was
here.
okay.
No.
It was okay.
Wait till B. Hey, if B Jennings,
It
if
was
you watching
okay.
the show, chime in or hit us in the group chat.
Regardless, it wasn't no grade A.
He was in that
It
one
wasn't no grade A. But it wasn't no grade A.
Hey.
It wasn't no grade A. I give it a C plus.
And did you
We
get
know
a
you
one
right now.
And what did you get the next day we went?
We kept going back to the
chicken.
same shit.
Yo, what did you get the next
It's
day?
like, hey, Shot, if you want to eat, we're going to go to
Yo,
Logo. It's like, damn, this the only place we're going to go?
When y'all got to the restaurant, was his plate sitting in front of him?
Nope.
That bitch.
Oh, that place.
Yes!
Nigga, you was eating.
What was I eating?
Hey,
You ate an omelet.
and what else?
That's
chicken.
it.
And
I
a
didn't eat no
waffle, nigga,
fucking
waffle.
chicken.
You
And the
demolished that mother. Listen,
Yeah, you
by
was
the time
good.
y'all
And
came,
I didn't eat no
by the time
waffle.
y'all, nigga, yes you
No,
did.
I didn't.
Rashad, you sit there and tell
No,
the whole
I
face
did
goddamn
not.
lie. Rashad,
No, I
both
did
of your
not.
plates was clean.
Bro, I didn't even eat 2 plates, bro.
The omelet came on one plate, the waffle came on a different plate.
I was sitting right next to you.
Nigga, you clean both of them plates.
It was a white boy sitting
Stop
next
the
to me,
cap.
too.
You
it was his
clean
plate.
both. He got chicken
It was
tenders.
me and the white boy sitting.
He
It was
got
a-
chicken tenders.
Who got chicken
The
tenders?
white boy that you talking about.
What did I get?
An omelet and a waffle, nigga. You
got a big
demolished
ass
it.
omelet. The omelet is big as shit, too.
Okay.
Nigga, and you clean both of them
Both
plates.
of them was C+.
But we talked about the fact that you clean. What you like?
So it got to be rated A for me to clean my plate. Why can't I just be hungry? Can I just be hungry? Can I be hungry?
C plus food. Guess what? He cleaned both.
I'm gonna clean it. I clean some D plus shit. If it's D plus, goddamn it, I'm hungry. I'm gonna clean the goddamn plate.
his C
Do you
plus.
see how he watched me do 100 push-ups straight,
chicken
right?
was sitting on
I
the
do
table. That
100
nigga was
push-ups
like,
straight, and then I'm like,
Nigga
I'm
said, "Don't
hungry.
eat that."
I'm gonna eat whatever the fuck
No,
you
you gotta
serving
know
me
it.
at
It is
this point.
Rashad, like, cause C plus is everybody's probably B plus A. So we gotta know. He gonna be like, yeah, I mean, I ordered it back to back. But I'm not saying I like it.
I'm saying I'm hungry.
You know what I mean?
I'm saying I'm hungry.
It's a vibe, and that's the only thing that kind of look good.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
I might have ate 27 pieces of it, but I don't mean I like the shit.
I don't want to just get up and go to another restaurant while y'all niggas see it. Like, you're not gonna order nothing, shot? Nah, I'm gonna wait till we go.
Now, you gotta
I'm gonna wait till we go somewhere
all
else,
right, cool.
man.
He kind of liked it all right. It was all right.
Come on, man. I
Well, the thing was,
It ain't in the top 5.
He was passionate about Lolo's. I'm trying not to be rude. I'm like,
he
okay,
ate that week.
let's go to fucking Lolo's. Then.
Hey.
God damn it, let's go eat there.
And we was going to watch the game as well. So therefore,
My work was. I wasn't tripping.
He act like he didn't. He act like he just took a corner of that bitch. Like, nah, this ain't good, y'all.
Nah, I didn't act like that.
Both omelets and
When you're hungry, you eat.
Listen,
Josiah, you know.
listen,
Hold on.
He ordered before us.
Hold on. That's what we
By the
doing.
time we ordered,
That's
the
what we
nigga plate
doing?
was gone.
I thought we was fucking friends. I thought we was friends. This is you chiming in? Oh my Lord!
He don't
See
like
what we
fruit.
do when you be nice to people?
They say you
Like
ate the
they turn
chicken.
on you. Everybody's
You ate the
always
chicken and
turning on
the egg.
you.
You ate the chicken and the egg.
God damn!
But we asked the chat. And a
So
lot-
which one make you use the restroom?
In and out.
In and out.
Worth it though. Worth
Because
it.
he said over this motherfucker demolished that Taco Bell. So
We're not gonna talk about Benny
Oh, man.
Your shit cast iron.
And I don't even eat Taco Bell like that.
Making no
I'm like,
point.
I'm done with these props and shit. My nigga, bringing no more props.
Bean any bean burrito, boy, you gone. Let it go.
Lord have mercy.
So we asked the chat, better burger, Five Guys or In-N-Out, but we need to preface this. We got a lot of haters in this chat who are not from the LA area. 73% said Five Guys. 27%.
Yeah, they don't even got it on
Because
the
ain't
East Coast.
nobody sitting in them long ass lines for that motherfucking mid-ass burger, man.
Not peak
Why do you
hours.
think they are in the line? Why would you?
Guys are mid.
Why would you
That
be
shit
in line
mid,
for a
man.
mid burger?
You
That don't even make
that shit
sense.
mid.
Tell me how much sense it
I ain't
makes
gonna lie,
to wait
it's
in
all
line
right.
for an hour for a mid burger.
That shit
It makes no
mid.
sense.
That shit mid.
There's no line at Shake Shack.
I don't know if it's the spread. I don't know if it's the spread, the Burger King spread. I don't know what it is.
But Thousand Island dressing is what it is.
Okay, because that's me right there all day. Like,
secret,
like Big
it's
Mac,
Thousand Island.
the Big Mac sauce.
They sell the shit at Big Boy, the hamburger
that on
spot,
every
Big
burger.
Boy.
You can't
It's the
find.
same
You give me a cheeseburger, put the Big Mac sauce.
You can't find an In-N-Out in California that don't got a line.
And that shit is
That's
ridiculous.
crazy. So how good does the burger have to be?
It might be the sauce.
It just make- it just-
like McDonald's fries. I love some McDonald's
You just
fries.
gotta
though.
make it make sense to me. That's
I love
all.
me some
If there's a
McDonald's.
line for a
Every
burger for an
time,
hour,
dog.
it has to be good.
Like you,
Like if In-N-Out gets some chicken burgers, I'm gonna be there. I'm not even gonna
They
lie.
do have the chicken burger.
In and out.
In-N-Out has chicken burgers now. You gotta ask for
He
it.
said chicken
You
sandwich.
gotta chicken on a
Chicken sandwich.
bro. Chicken sandwich and In-N-Out. You gotta
Is he
ask. For it.
trolling, dog?
You gotta ask for it.
Cause you
bro.
gonna make me go there right after,
You gonna
dog.
have to ask for it.
I'm gonna be at Shake Shack and that. And look,
I want the double chicken.
is this true? Anybody know the come
Hey,
on?
Chad, does
Look
In-N-Out
it
have
up.
chicken sandwich?
Look it up.
Get-
Look it up.
Hold on,
It's
I
a
gotta find
secret-
this out.
It's a VIP. Ask for it, and they'll get to you.
I don't put nothing past this
Tell you,
motherfucker.
man. You
I don't
gotta
know,
ask
dog.
for it. I seen it. My own 2 eyes.
Well,
That's a fact about the In-N-Out. I don't know. Wait.
all you gotta do is look.
What?
He lying. Trolling. That's what I said. I don't be-
Well, one thing I know, I don't know. I know who do got a chicken sandwich.
I know I'm gonna be there after. I'm gonna check.
And I'm gonna put bacon on that thing.
You gonna put
Shake
bacon
Shack?
on it?
Absolutely.
You gotta mess with the swine. Well, let's keep this thing moving.
I got tricked like that before. I remember the 3D TVs came out, and Jameer Nelson was like, "Man, you got 3D? Oh, now I just got the 4D TV."
You went to the store?
At Best Buy, like, yo, hey, hold on, y'all just sold me the 3D TV, and they came out with a 4D. What a 4D at? And I was like, there's no such thing as 4D. Nah, my teammate just got 4D. It might be just for rich people. Y'all probably ain't got it here right now, but he got the 4D TV. He said he told me to ask for Tim.
Damn, no Tim. Ain't no Tim here.
Was hot, causing a ruckus too. Y'all ain't gonna sell him the 4D TV.
Not
Give me 3D.
Where's Tim? Tell him to bring his ass out
Bring
here.
Tim out
4D
from the
TV,
back
the
right
4D
now.
glasses, Because that's when the new 3D glasses get in. I want the 4D TV with the 4D glasses, not the 3D. Y'all can take this shit back.
Gil, you was rich, so just hired an actress to do the show in front of you.
And they was trolling me, dog. I was mad to the mug.
See?
All right, well, let's keep this thing moving.
Nigga said it's a secret, secret menu.
It's a secret menu. I'm telling you, bro.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Austin Rivers had football players in their feelings during an appearance on the Pat McAfee show when he made this bold claim.
Where the best athletes in the world are, that's us. I could take 30 players right now in the NBA and throw them in the NFL. You cannot take 30 NFL players and put them in the NBA.
It's because you only allow 5 on the court. Let's all relax.
It's because you got to break every play. All you got to do is catch the ball and run north or south.
Listen, our sport,
it ain't complex.
Our sport's better. Our sport's better because we would just create a position for one of you 5'2", 40 running 6'10" guys and just put them, can't get hit much, fragile, all right, a little thin, very tall. We would just create a position because we got big brains in our sport.
Listen.
That's what we would do.
There's a reason why hip-hop artists, when they rap, they compare themselves to ballers. They're not talking about footballers, they're talking about basketball players.
That's because they're not tough. And I'm a punter. This is me being a punter saying all these things.
There's a reason why all the girls that we get done with them, the NFL players usually end up dating them later. They come to us first, bro. We set the culture.
So Austin Rivers did say some factual information there. There's been long-standing beef between football players, basketball players. We don't wear helmets.
What's so funny is Pat McAfee proved his point.
Y'all beef with football players?
Huh?
Nah.
Back in college.
I never did.
Oh.
Yeah, that's just silly. But he proved his point when he said we can take basketball players and create a position for them. So you can just take us, so we're so athletic and gifted that you can make a position for us. Even if we're prissy, you can put us as whatever, and we can kind of succeed. You kind of proved his point. We can't take you guys, in a sense, and put you in the sport, and you can be dominant at it. You got to dribble, jump, run. Like you have to be able to have been playing this sport as a child to pick it up. You just can't say, all right, NFL players, let's go play. Now, you can bring 30 of us over there. 30 of us are going to get quit. We're going to quit once we get hit. I can tell you that for sure. Yeah, I can play receiver, right? You hit me, I'm out.
Well, this new NFL is not. This NFL, yeah, you can play in.
Not the old.
Not the one before they start changing the rules.
So like I said, they had a bunch of football players in their feelings. I was at the gym yesterday. Saw former All-Pro offensive lineman Dwayne Brown. He asked me to discuss this topic on the show. He's not feeling what Austin Rivers was saying.
Some of the big dudes athletic, but they couldn't transition, right? Them dudes, some of them receive, like the most athletic dudes on the field are the wide receivers, right? And them dudes 5'11". Like, what can they pop? You know what I'm saying? Like,
It ain't got nothing to do.
like the biggest receiver, most athletic receiver is Calvin Johnson.
Yeah.
Right? Him and Randy Moss.
But all that athleticism, you still stiff as hell. Still can't dribble. Still can't. If you can't shoot,
Well, Randy hooped before.
Randy can hoop,
But he's still a football player.
He can't
He
play.
hooped like a football player.
He can't play though.
So former NFL 3-time Defensive Player of the Year J.J. Watt wasn't rolling and roasted Rivers for the disrespect. He tweeted the following. He said, "You don't got a job in either right now. Go ahead and try it."
But
Neither do you.
Like the only person who can who should be chiming in is somebody.
He retired.
And Austin Rivers is what?
Retired too.
So,
But like somebody like T.O., someone who played both sports, someone like Patrick Mahomes,
but they still look like football players.
I know,
in
but
basketball.
what I'm saying is
Yes,
people who's
that
been
part.
playing it. So those are technically the best basketball players out of football
They
players.
played in high school.
So they played in high school growing up.
Gonzalez, Gates.
So we can see them,
Played in
Julius Peppers, right?
Hey, Julius Peppers was a beast.
The
but
two-way
he still
player.
moved like a football player.
Ronald Curry.
Ronald Curry.
Yeah.
So we've seen the best, what's the names, right? The best football players. But in football, you have to have, in basketball, being a football player, you have to be able to dribble, jump, shoot, dodge, all that, all in one time. You guys growing up didn't train, you didn't
One
do that.
skill set.
You just had one skill set. Run, catch it, and then try to take off. We can do that.
I'll tell you one
The
thing.
physical part is the difference with us. You hit me, I'm gone. I'm serious. I play defense.
But you got to hit on defense.
I know I can.
I ain't got to hit.
I know I can do it. I know I can do it. I was already doing this shit, but I know I give 30 NBA players a chance to get one position in the NFL. You know what they're gonna be able to do? Punt that bitch. You're gonna be able to kick a fucking football. Pat, hey, Pat, you know that's one thing all of us gonna be able to do, because you know what's not gonna happen to us? We're not gonna get hit. We're not gonna get hit. You get to kick the ball. You get to kick the ball. You don't get hit. You get the fuck out the way.
No, but I mean, let's just be honest. Not just be honest.
We get to be punters.
We can be quarterbacks, right? Because we're used to throwing the ball, handling the ball high or the court. We can be tight ends. We can be receivers. We're gonna be big receivers. We're gonna be safety. We can be a lot of
defensive ends. Zion could go out there right now. I feel
defensive ends for sure.
Listen, I'm trying to tell big DJ Burns of NC State, hey, you're gonna make a whole lot of. Listen, if he decides, I hope he's listening. I hope somebody tell him, son, you need to go play left tackle somewhere. Because all it is 3 defensive slides, dog. Right?
It's more than that.
Arms,
it's more than that.
Long arms, keeping the guy at bay. But
that's the thing. But that's the thing. You just like he said, we can take you and create a position.
Yeah, he can play.
So you can say he's been playing basketball his whole life.
Play left tackle.
And then you can say, all right, bring in left tackle and play football.
You can play left tackle, right tackle.
If that's your thought process to even consider that, you validate his point. Because there's no football player that we've seen and said, all right, you can probably play basketball and you've never touched a sport before.
Yeah.
Right? Most of the football players that play basketball was a dual sport athlete anyway. So you can just transit, and they just stuck with football more.
I played both going on.
Like what's the dude from he just got drafted. I don't know if it's the is it the Buffalo? The Buffalo's pick.
Okay, what?
His basketball highlights, jumping on everybody. Yeah, that makes sense. that makes sense. That motherfucker makes sense, right?
But we don't got no position in basketball where you just dunk.
No.
Like, nigga, you got to be able to play and move and guard. Like, the football players.
Keon Coleman, Gil, you talking about?
Was it him?
That dude's funny.
It's one of them.
You see Myles Garrett on the basketball floor now.
You look at him.
He can move, but he still move like he
a football player.
Gonna tackle you
like
in a given moment.
We was in college and we had football players come try out and they made our team, but they did not fucking play. They did not fucking because you know why? Because they was fucking football players. You're a football player. You guard. They play great defense. They hack the fuck out you. They stay in front of you.
Shout out to Brad Jackson.
They make sure you work hard for your shit. But other than that, they have to put in years of what we put into the craft to actually be good. It's like us trying to play baseball. Like, we don't just go out there and be like, I'm gonna throw a fastball and it's gonna be fast. Like, no, they hone in, getting it into the strike zone and the curve and all that.
I guess it's easier to explain like this. If we took 30 of your best athletes in football and take 30 of the best athletes in basketball and just switch them, right? Who would be more successful on the switch? It'd be basketball players.
Yeah.
One, you can find a position for us to be successful in. That switch, when you guys are here, it won't work for you.
But majority of our 30 would be in specific positions. We wouldn't be able to scatter us all out on all positions. It would be receiver, quarterback.
Yeah, will we be motherfucking Tom Brady? No.
Like the only position
we won't be Tom Brady out there.
Wouldn't be able to play.
We can be Tebow.
Like it's in the trenches, right? The only position that basketball players wouldn't be able to play is in the trenches.
Down on that line.
On the ground.
It goes down.
Offensive line, defensive line.
They 300-something pounds.
Shaq?
That's
it?
Jahadi White.
Maybe.
Jahadi White?
Steven Adams, maybe.
Nah, he get his ass fucked up.
He's
strong as fuck.
So
he play rugby?
Hell yeah.
Let's do a quick game of facts or cap. 30 NBA players could play in the NFL right now. Facts or cap. Let's go around, Rashad. What you got to say?
30 NBA players
could play in the NFL.
Today's NBA?
Or Adam Silver's current National Basketball Association could play in the NFL.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like current 30, but we're saying just play, make a team and play a couple downs.
So you say fact?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. There's too many. What I'm saying is
30
there's so
NBA
many.
players to be successful in the NFL with the right position.
Right position. How many positions are there?
It's only certain. It's 11 positions. It's only certain positions.
Offense and defense. So there's
11 on 11. 11 on 11. 22.
So
players
22
on-
different
Then
positions.
kickers,
Yes.
punters.
Then that's a whole other. But it's only certain positions that basketball players will play, right? You said quarterback, receiver, DB, defensive end,
Running back.
Certain guys can play running back because of their stature. They can play running back, but safety, like
Put
defensive
Westbrook
back,
at safety, like we talked about
defensive
previously.
backs, receivers, quarterback. Some guys can play defensive end. Some guys do stature running back. But those are the fantasy positions in football, right? Those are the most of the positions that people like. They make plays, so that's what it is. Just athleticism, running around, making plays. That's what we do. We're athletic and we run around and make plays. So
Like I don't think like most of them like they need to understand like most of the guys is 6'6", 6'5", with the same type of speed, right? So it's you can Hail Mary the fuck up out of us, and that DB that's at 5'6", get out of here.
he ain't got a chance.
Yeah, that 5'6" DB. I mean,
His vertical can be whatever it is, and he ain't got a
That's what I'm saying.
chance.
You're talking about this is not putting us on the same scale as the Terrell Owens and those tall guys. We're those tall guys and even taller.
And he's 6'3".
Right, and he's 6'3". Like, I've been dunked on by that motherfucker, so I know what he can do.
Yeah, you share too much info on the show.
You know what I mean? I've been dunked on by them big receivers, but that's who we are. We're those type of receivers. Right, we're the big ones. We're not the five. You can say that.
We the Calvin Johnson.
Just throw the shit up
Calvin
here.
Johnson 6'5".
Yeah, sit there, throw the shit up. Get your little ass down there. Yeah, you might hit me running through the middle or something. I'll probably run the fuck out of bounds, but for the most part, I'm gonna catch the ball.
The question for them is who y'all gonna put on our side to play our positions.
That's fair.
Who you gonna put out of your 30 that's gonna play point guard, that's gonna play shooting guard and can shoot, that's gonna play the 3-man that can slash, dunk, and rebound. That's the 4-man that can face up, that can rebound, that can pick and roll, and a 5-man that ain't fat as hell, that can't run up and down the floor, right? They don't get winded. They actually can run up and be like Joker. You gotta.
Boy,
you
them
can't
dudes
mix and
playing
match.
at 4-second spurts. Them niggas are down at basketball.
It's only, but that's what I'm saying. When you're talking about them, you're only talking about a few.
Yeah.
We're talking about the Garretts, right? You're talking about a Cam Newton, right? Who's big, he's athletic, right? You can say, all right, just come out here and be Dorton, play some defense, lock a motherfucker up or something.
You ain't got to score.
Right? Yeah, you can do that.
Ocho Cinco was a fast. He probably on some cross you over.
Yeah, he
type
probably
shit.
we gonna sit there, hey, leak out, motherfucker. Don't be too fast for the layup.
Yeah, but they think like you ain't
Kerry
going.
Kittle style. It's just
Smoking that shit every time.
Too fast. And that's how they used to do. They used to do too fast for their own
Throwing
good.
it-
It's like, nigga, you need to slow down. Slow the fuck down.
You could put Wemby out there to block extra points and field goals, but that's just my grandmaster.
He a
plan.
kicker. He gonna be a kicker in a
Just put your hands up and jump, dog.
Him and Rudy on.
I think they think we just gonna be like some tight ends trying to run across the middle.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a whole bunch of niggas catching and falling.
So
Wait, hold on, coach. You said
Basketball
what?
players faster than like people think. If you time the average basketball player in the 40, you're going certain positions like guards.
4-2, 4-3.
No.
Like 4-4.
You crazy as
And
hell.
then 4-2.
Like,
point guards
no,
do 4-3.
let's be realistic here, Gil.
4-2 is very, very, very fast,
Gil,
bro.
Gil,
4-2
Gil.
is very, very,
Gil,
very,
that shit
very.
don't-
They don't run 4-2
I ran
in the NFL.
I ran a 10-3 in high school.
Talking about a 40-yard dash.
I'm a 40-yard.
I don't know what that is. We didn't run 40 in
we're talking about this
Why
is football players.
Why is you even saying what it is? You ain't
But I'm saying, how
you
you
don't
do
know
it?
what it is.
If I ran a 10-3, translate that to two
No, it ain't no
motherfucking 40.
translation until you do it, bro.
Oh, I don't-
There ain't no
So
translation.
40-yard dash, some guards, anybody fast guards, they 4-4, 4-5.
Yes. I ran a
4-5.
4. I ran a 4.
Nigga, I ran a 4-6 as a sophomore
Yeah.
in high school at 6'6".
Let's see, I don't
Saying?
know.
So when it comes to 30
What
NBA
is
players,
a 10-3 in the 40?
I don't know, Gilbert.
It's a 10-3. That
Bro, you
4-6?
can't. There ain't. Yeah, 4-7.
So these motherfuckers running 900s?
I think they slow down after that first initial 40 get in.
Oh yeah, I don't know. That's what I said. I don't know.
So when it comes to 30 NBA players being able
Hell,
to play
hold on.
in the
Didn't
NFL
Cat
right
Williams
now,
run something at 50? No.
5. He won a 5. He won a 5.
Niggas a 5 flat or some
Five.
He run a 5
change.
flat.
Some 5
at
change.
50.
5 and some change. Nigga, you can run a 5
Yeah.
and some change on a bad wheel.
So you talking about 0.4 of a second? get back down to. Oh.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
So it ain't what you think, man.
Cat ran a
fastest
4.97 allegedly.
Yeah,
What-
the fastest time
Win
on record
aided.
is like low,
4.22.
4.21, 4.19.
Recently, though. Recently.
Yeah.
Right?
I gotta see some.
Like
I gotta.
4.19.
No, it was 4.25.
4.21.
It was 4.25.
4.25. So it's
So we asked the chat, could Hoopers play in the NFL? We got nearly 3,000 voters, 59% said yes. But let's move on to some actual basketball subject I think you guys are going to be very interested in
What's that
talking
running
about.
10-3? You better check my police record. I was a 100 runner and a 400 runner. I was a track runner first.
So Rudy Gobert missed game 2 of the Wolves-Nuggets series on Monday, but made some history Tuesday, winning his record-tying 4th Defensive Player of the Year award. Gobert received 72 first-place votes. Wemby came in second. Bam Adebayo finished third, and AD got 4th. So Gobert joins Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace as the only 4-time winners since the award's inception in 1983. So Gobert anchored the Wolves' top-ranked defense and had the best individual defensive rating this season. So what are your thoughts on Gobert winning his 4th Defensive Player of the Year award this season?
Hey, I'm just happy he ain't missed that. He ain't missed that. He was in the house chilling on that award doing interviews and everything from the crib. I thought he was going to do it from the hospital.
You're still getting this going.
I was just wondering, like, I mean.
Now we can't go to
Because, I
France.
mean, that didn't look like the hospital. That looked like home.
It was the nursery room.
He was in this
Nursery room.
He was in there cheesing. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm just saying, it's crazy.
Sacre Blue.
I'm crazy. He wasn't even at the hospital.
Shot, what do you think about Gobert?
Well deserved.
See,
Well deserved.
That's a nice thing to say.
I'm proud of my Frenchman. Oui.
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 I mean, either way, a Frenchman was going to win.
That's what I say. Oui. It don't matter. We win. We win.
You
It don't
French
even
now?
matter. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I told you I'm French kitchen on French bitches. Man. That's what we doing.
French party
Yeah,
coming.
that's how you get a kid. You know what I'm saying? And you got to do the right thing. That's what I like about Rudy. He go out there, he played defense, and then he went home and played offense.
Okay, what you think about Gobert winning Defensive
I don't
Player of
think
the
he
Year?
should have got it.
Okay. Who should have got the
No,
award?
because them guys on the perimeter, hell of a defenders, man. Like, so the defensive rating, all that shit, they play a part of that. You look at the minutes that Wemby spent on the floor, and when he wasn't on the floor. It's just more blocks and steals, and you can't have average a block and a half more than the dude, man. Like, I understand I get it from the hooping aspect of it, but if you look at the numbers and you look at the numbers,
You turned into stat man,
No,
stat
I'm
man,
just looking at the
stat man,
numbers.
stat man.
It's time for our new segment, Stat Man. So
looking at the numbers.
our man Justin Fan over at Underdog NBA did a head-to-head breakdown of Gobert versus Wemby this season, and the numbers do tell an interesting story, as Kenya suggests. So let's look at Rudy. The Wolves' defensive rating when Rudy was on the floor, 106.6. When he was off, 107.3, so a minus 0.7 difference. He had a plus 2.2 defensive estimated plus minus, averaged 2.1 blocks, 0.7 steals per game, got 72 first-place votes. So with Wemby, Spurs' defensive rating when Wemby was on was 111.2. When he was off the floor, it was 117.3, minus 6.1 difference. Wemby had a higher estimated plus minus, more blocks, more steals, and only got 19 first-place votes.
Hey, my question is this. We seen Rudy not play game 2. We seen what their defense looked like, right?
Yeah. Better than we done seen it.
Right? It's like, it's a great
Oh my God.
It's not what I'm saying is, did they miss a step defensively? Right? You have to take into
Good
consideration.
defensive team doesn't lose a step defense.
Okay, so that was always my argument. How can you say he's this impactful defensively if you remove him? They are still great, right? Because there's other players that do their job too. So if you want to say he instilled this type of defense into them to make them want to play more defense, okay. But as the better defensive player individually, the numbers don't lie, the impact doesn't lie, right? you have multiple defensive players on the team doing their job too. So it's kind of hard to really gauge it. I don't know.
I disagree because you can't minimize what Rudy does based on the fact that his teammates do their job very well.
Yes, you can.
His teammates do their job to the point where when he's not on the floor, they don't miss a beat because we do our job so well to the point where our numbers don't fluctuate when you're not on the floor. If he's not on that team, his production and his defensive numbers will go up. That's the difference. That's why
he ain't never averaged them numbers.
He don't have to.
On the other teams.
He don't have to.
He ain't never averaged them numbers.
He's a three-time defensive player.
He ain't averaged the other three.
This is 4 now.
This is 4. The other 3, he ain't averaged them numbers.
And Wallace probably never averaged them numbers. He got 4 time. 4 time. Mutombo probably never averaged those numbers. He got 4 time. Is it about the numbers or is it about what you do for you?
When you got somebody else that's comparing that people are saying that you shouldn't have won the award
You'll get it next year.
So go look at somebody. Go look at the other defensive players when Ben Wallace won. Look at their numbers. Look at the other, and then you can compare them, right? We comparing in real time, and they just put the shit up on the screen.
Like I said, the
men lie,
goes to the
lie, women lie.
The team is that good.
Okay, so
numbers don't.
Let's take the team like the Bulls, right? 96 Bulls, and then would you have had a problem if someone like Lou? What the fuck is his name? Big dude.
Luke Longley.
Luke Longley got Defensive Player of the Year. Would you have said, how the fuck do you supposed to win? You got Michael Jordan, you got Dennis Rodman, you got Scottie Pippen, and you have Ron Harper that all are lockdown defenders. How are you getting rewarded for something they do great too?
Are you comparing Luke Longley to Rudy Gobert, bro?
I'm comparing a team full of monsters on the defensive end and a dude getting credited like he has the
But you're using the worst defender to prove your scenario. Luke Longley's not known as a defensive player who's won Defensive Player of the Year 3 times. So you have to put a defensive player like Rodman in that position.
Rodman's already defense. Okay, so let's put Ben Wallace
in there.
Let's put Ben Wallace.
Whoever you put there has to be known as a defensive player around other good defensive players. So then you would say, does he deserve it? You'd be like, hey, he's known for this, so yeah. He's on a defensive team, though. The other guys play good defense as well.
So let's take Ben Wallace. So you said let's take Ben Wallace, right? You take Ben Wallace off of the Detroit Pistons team, they get cooked night in.
Oh my Lord, that's a lie.
Okay,
I played against them, nigga.
I did too.
No,
I did too.
When?
In 2006, 7, and 8, 2005. What do you mean? I played against him too. I was actually with them in 2004. I witnessed their whole team. I used to watch the team practices. They were an excellent defensive team.
Tell me about somebody who I went head up against day in, day out. In the playoffs, swept them in the playoffs, lost them. So you're going to sit up and you know better than I do.
You just said you played against them. I just said I played against them too.
You know better than I do.
No.
You know better than I do.
No, I don't.
I played against them at my peak.
I played
when
against
I'm an
them
all-star.
too, though,
when I'm an all-star.
But that's not what we're talking
yes,
about.
Yes, we are.
We're not talking about
We're bringing Ben Wallace into the conversation, right?
But you're talking about something different.
No, we're bringing Ben Wallace into the conversation.
We're not talking about you, though.
We're bringing Ben Wallace into the conversation.
We're not talking about you, though.
We're bringing, listen for a second. We're bringing Ben Wallace into the conversation. If you take him off of the 02, 03, 04 Pistons team, the 04 Pistons team without Ben Wallace, they don't have a championship.
So you saying they trash?
The rest of the guys defensively relied on him. Chauncey wasn't a great defender. He tried. Rip wasn't a great defender. He tried. Tayshaun Prince was okay.
Wow.
I played against them.
So you saying they would be trash without Ben Wallace?
They wouldn't have won championships. They wouldn't have been competitive the way they were. No, not at all.
So he deserved all of his Defensive Player of the Years.
The rest of the guys weren't as good like this guy, like these guys on his team.
He deserved his Defensive Player of the Years.
Because he anchored their defense, yes.
Yes is the
Rudy
answer,
is
right?
not anchoring their defense.
Who is, what?
Guards.
The guards are.
The who?
Come on, man.
Y'all tripping right now.
So what happened?
What are y'all talking about? The guards are anchoring the defense?
What the fuck did they do to Murray?
Are y'all serious?
What did they do to Murray?
Oh my God.
What did they do to Murray? They showed you. They showed you
If
what
you
they
don't like Rudy,
They showed you what
if
they
you don't
did.
like Rudy,
we look at the numbers.
No.
Just say you
Okay,
don't
Rudy
like
wasn't-
Rudy. 'Cause
Rudy-
You didn't like Rudy when he got choked by Draymond.
I know.
You didn't like him either. Y'all
Okay,
both
what-
don't like him.
No, okay,
But
just
I
say
have
that.
nothing against the
Because
boy.
you sound crazy saying he's not the
facts it.
anchor.
Then let's
He's
just
been
go
the
facts.
anchor on his defense.
Let's just go
Who was the
facts.
anchor of the Utah team?
Let's just go facts then.
Defensively.
He wasn't there.
Then-
The anchor wasn't there yesterday. How did Murray look with the guards playing defense?
Oh my Lord. Was he
That
there?
just- I just
Was he
wanna-
there the first game?
I'm not asking. I'm asking
Did
where was he he wasn't there game 2. Did the guards have trouble keeping the motherfucker from the rim?
Cat was the anchor.
Oh.
That's not an answer.
Him and Nas-
That's not an answer you was looking for.
So wait a minute.
Nas Reed.
There's
It wasn't no guard. That was an anchor.
Hold on.
It was
hold
the
on.
center.
Okay, thank you. So you took the 4-time defensive guy out of the game, and we put a motherfucker who can't play defense.
Who can't play defense?
Cat can't play defense by himself.
Oh my God.
And he looked amazing.
Now Cat
guarding Joker
Now
last
Cat
night.
can't play defense.
When did he become a
When did he become a
That's
defensive?
defensive player?
crazy.
That's the crazy part.
That's crazy.
Now you think he's a defensive player.
Can he play defense?
When? Name me a year that it
So he
looked.
don't play defense.
Name me a year where someone said he's a defensive player. Just give me a year.
I don't have to give you a year
Because you don't have one.
where somebody
Because you don't
said
have one.
Have you ever thought of?
Have you
have you
he's a
ever-
defensive player?
What year?
Crazy.
Every year he's a fucking center. He blocks shots. He moves his feet. He knows how to play defense, bro. He may not be as good in positions against good offensive players, but he plays defense.
What year? I played defense too, motherfucker. Shit.
You said you were a defensive
James
player.
Harden played defense too.
You
goddamn.
said you came in the league as a defensive player.
Don't mean he doing good at the job.
You said you
we
were a
all,
defensive
We
player.
all have to play defense.
You said
right?
you
When
were
we
a
don't-
defensive player.
When we
You
don't
were-
have the ball,
You-
we on defense.
You said you were a
Don't mean we
defensive
doing
player.
a great job at the motherfucker thing.
You said you were a good defensive player.
I was.
You said it. So why are you not now? All of a sudden, for the sake of argument, you're not a good defensive player. You came in. I went to Arizona. I fucking played defense. I was picking niggas
Where's
up,
the
running
fact?
feet.
Like,
All of a
use
sudden,
facts.
we arguing, and you want to say,
Use
well, I don't play
Can
defense.
you
I didn't play
use
defense.
facts? You said
Come on, man. Stop it.
they put Cat back there, and
And he was the anchor.
he was the anchor,
What is an anchor?
didn't miss-
and the motherfuckers didn't
What
even
is
score
it?
100 points.
What is an anchor?
They didn't miss a beat.
What is an anchor?
They didn't miss a beat.
What is an anchor?
You tell us.
Oh my God, now I got to tell you. I'm asking the question. What is an anchor?
does
The last motherfucker that get to do his job,
Is
The
it all
last-
that?
the last person
Okay.
that get to do the job.
Okay, so Ben Wallace was the anchor for the Pistons, the last motherfucker to do their job.
Yeah.
Right? So without the last motherfucker to do their job,
He earned it.
he not.
So he earned his. Like
So
Wemby.
Rudy didn't
So
earn-
Wemby
so
is.
Rudy didn't earn it.
So hold on.
Absolutely.
So Rudy didn't earn it.
I know you're trying to figure out how to.
Absolutely, he did.
This
Yeah,
is
so
real
he earned it.
time.
And Utah,
So y'all done Rudy.
absolutely
So
he
Rudy.
did.
So 3-time defensive player of the year.
In Utah, he did. I'm saying this. In Utah, yes. This one, no.
Minnesota.
No.
He has.
No.
This
Not
is why
this
he
one.
won it.
Not this one.
That's why he gave it to him.
Not gave it to him. Gave it to him. He didn't fucking earn it.
So the anger is Wemby.
But he earned the other one.
Hold on,
He
hold on.
earned the other one.
I
Hold
said
on.
he did.
Okay.
Yes.
Hold on.
Okay.
So
Cool.
I'm giving him credit. Absolutely.
I just wanted to make sure.
Not
So-
this one,
I
dog.
wanna make sure.
So the guards.
Not this one.
So Wemby's guards don't play defense. He's the anchor. So that means he has to clean up all of the mistakes on the court. The anchor, right? You take him out and you put someone else in. They not doing what he did. Right? Can you agree to that? Can you take Wemby off his team and you put another center in there on his team and he can do exactly that? No, because it didn't happen.
Rudy.
No.
Rudy.
No.
You could put Rudy. You could put Rudy on the Spurs.
So, well, hold on.
We're talking
about
team.
We're talking about his team. Now we're saying this is the best defensive player in the league. You remove him. You say, all right, hey, Cat, go down there and play defense, and they hold the MVP, Finals MVP, a champion, the two dudes that average a triple-double, killed the Lakers before they shut them both down without the best defensive player in the game. So maybe Conley is great at defense. Remember, he did play in Memphis where he was a defender. we say what's the name is a two-way player, right? Baby Michael Jordan. He's a two-way player, right? He shuts down.
Say that about Egg.
Yeah, he shuts people down. That's what we say, right? Two-way player. So that means both your guards are defenders. There's no leakage here. So by the time they get to you, they done already did 95% of the work, is what we're
Y'all
saying.
scrambling, man.
No, ain't nobody scrambling.
Y'all scrambling.
He didn't earn
You know why y'all scrambling?
He didn't earn this.
Because if you
Ain't
took
nobody scrambling
Wemby
shit.
and you put him on the motherfucking Timberwolves,
nobody scrambling shit.
you know what he'd be?
What?
Rudy.
He'd be
Rudy.
He'd be Rudy. He'd be the guy that say, if I take him off this team and he go get his baby, the team don't move a beat. The team is still gonna be the team. It don't matter who's in that position because the team is a great defensive team. Wemby, come play with the Wolves. Rudy, go to the Spurs.
Duh.
Listen to me very carefully.
You just proved the point.
So if both
They're
of them
a
are
great
interchangeable, they're both interchangeable. They're both great defensive players. Just one's on a very good defensive team with other good defensive players. So it doesn't diminish what Rudy's doing.
So therefore you go with the numbers then.
I think
you don't go with the numbers because it depends on what team you're on. It's like, okay, man, because the talent of being a defensive player is the talent. It's not depending on, okay, I'm on a bad team and I got to do all this other shit. It doesn't mean I'm a better defender than this guy.
Less minutes.
It doesn't mean I'm a better defender.
I'm just saying, you just said you can take, the team is so good at defense that you can pull anybody out and make him Rudy.
No, I didn't say anybody. I said you can take Wemby and Rudy and interchange.
And then you can take Rudy and put him over in Spurs, but he can't be Wemby.
Why can't he be Wemby? Because he don't score?
Because he ain't never averaged them numbers.
He can still get
when
those numbers.
when he was in
He can get those numbers.
when he was in Utah and his team didn't play
He can get
defense,
those numbers.
he couldn't do that.
He never
He
had.
won the Defensive Player of the Year award 3 different
And he's
times.
never had those
He
numbers.
doesn't have to. Obviously, if he won the award 3 different times without those numbers,
there was
he doesn't
nobody
have to
else
have
doing
those
it.
numbers.
You proved it right when you just said the team is a great defensive team. Great, we know that.
Yeah.
So his job is not he don't have to do the job like everybody else.
I've already said that.
So we asked the
That's what I
chat.
said, you proved the point.
I've already
I
said that
appreciate it.
Rudy's job is less because it's better players. It doesn't mean that he plays less defense.
So we asked the chat, was Wemby snubbed for Defensive Player of the Year? 3,100 people voted. 72% said yes. We also had the chat, can Cat play defense? Over 2,000 votes. 57% said yes. 43% said no. But let's keep it moving.
How many? What's the percentage?
57 to 43 on Cat.
This man said he don't have to play as much defense.
And win the award. Like, did you hear that shit?
I don't think he hears what he says.
I don't think he heard that dumbass shit, nigga.
All I said is Cat can play defense and 57%.
No.
Motherfucker say he ain't got to play as
we get
much
it.
defense.
He don't have to.
Cat can play defense.
You heard that, right?
I heard that
Cat
shit.
can play defense.
So think about what he said.
I heard that shit.
He said he don't say it again.
Y'all want to see two dead bodies?
Say it again.
This nigga said.
Y'all want to see
This
two
nigga said Rudy don't have to play as much defense because the other guy's good at defense.
And that's why we don't. Don't think he should win it because he don't have to play.
Did you hear that shit?
Y'all want to see
So he has to
He
play.
don't have to
He
play
has to
as
play
much
50%.
defense because the other guys around him are good
Y'all
at
niggas
defense.
scrambling.
So that's-
he just tried to
No,
move on
nigga,
from
this is
the top.
your word.
Y'all
This
scrambling.
is your word.
This is your word.
Jamal Murray
but
next.
y'all
please.
scrambling.
Ain't nobody scrambling.
And that's what we're
Jamal Murray
saying.
next.
We're saying that
Y'all
he
scrambling.
gets to play 50% and win an award while a dude has to play 100%.
Y'all don't got to
And less
convince
minutes.
everybody else.
And
Y'all
less
don't got to
minutes.
convince nobody
Less
what y'all
minutes.
saying. We all
Less
heard what y'all said. We got
I
the
heard what
argument.
you said,
Yeah.
nigga.
You heard what you
I'm
said.
just
You got
saying.
caught.
You said.
Rudy Gobert deserves it.
Nah, no.
Y'all disagree? We
No.
cool. We got the
Good.
points.
Everybody good? We good? Hug it out. All right, y'all niggas stand up, hug it out.
Man, come on.
All right, I'm just saying.
Come on with the
how the
next
mood it was on Wednesday. So Jamal Murray, we talked about Jamal Murray game 2 had his worst performance in playoffs. In the game 2 loss to the Wolves, he was still dealing with a calf injury, but 3 for 18 from the field. 0 for 3.
Damn, he was what?
This boy crazy.
He was 3 for 18.
3 for 18. Damn, Rudy was back there just defending that shit, huh?
He won't let it go.
You already know. Rudy missed game 2.
3 for 18 is big.
Rudy missed game 2.
He gonna straight for that win.
His first time.
He gonna straight. He gonna straight for it.
I don't need a straight. You won it for us.
But let's check the video out again for those
You
who
with
didn't see. So Murray let his frustration get the best of him and was seen throwing a heat pad and towel in the direction of an official. And I would never not crack up at the heat pad just flying on the court. You can see him on the left, tossing the heat pad. He also threw a towel. That was He can't play football. You're a hooper only. So
he's Canadian. They don't have that football. No.
The Montreal Alouettes, all that goodness. But the heat pad actually landed on the court. Towel landed right near.
Those are Americans playing.
So, landed in court. But now Murray's pockets are a little lighter after the NBA fined him $100,000 for the incidents, but opted not to suspend him for any games. And as Wolves fans pointed out, Rudy Gobert was fined the same amount earlier this season for directing the money gesture at Scott Foster during a regular season game. I believe a loss against the Cavs. Murray was also spotted briefly doing a similar gesture Monday night, but did not get fined for that. But do you agree with the league's decision just to fine Murray and not suspend him?
I guess you don't want someone to get suspended and cost a game, but you have to be.
He earned it.
He did earn a suspension.
Shit.
But you have to be consistent across the board, right? It has to be some type of consistency. So if someone got fined $100,000 for just doing this, this didn't injure nobody, right? Hey, motherfucker, you in their pocket? You $100,000, you wanted to prove a point. He threw a whole heat pack on the court. He threw something at the ref.
If a fan did it,
they'd be banned for life.
They'd be banned for life.
And if he hits the ref with the hot pack, he missed him.
Yeah.
But as you guys mentioned yesterday, and it didn't happen, but say that heating pad goes on the court and one of them dudes slip on it.
No, just imagine the cat go up to shoot that layup and his plant foot
It's
go
up.
right.
It's up.
Tear something. He's out of the
Tell
season.
something to just imagine, dog.
On my
'Cause
end,
it was
it's up.
great possibility because KCP kicked it. It went this way.
Yes.
It could have went up under the boy's foot. It could have went. Listen, man. It could
It's
have been all
wet.
bad.
It's wet. It's soggy. All that.
All bad, man.
The heating pad is soggy and wet for those who don't.
Soggy, wet, the floor's a little wet. So, it's just one of those things is the intentions.
Yeah.
Fuck the what was his intentions?
It merited.
Yes, so the intentions is the suspension.
Yeah, it merited suspension.
Yeah.
Did he mean to hit Mark Davis with it?
Yep.
Did he mean to throw it on the floor? Like, you don't know. Like, the fact that he did it, it merited something more than $100,000. And this is because, like you said, if Rudy got 100,
Especially if Rudy got this for 100. You can't.
How frustrated you got to be to do some shit like that?
what?
Yeah, you
How fucking frustrated
Yo.
do you have to be?
You're right.
To do some of the
And
dumbest
you're not in the
shit,
game.
and you're not in the game. The dumbest shit you could possibly do in a playoff game.
Yeah.
Like that's the dumbest shit you could ever do. Is just get up and go. What? Are you okay over there, bro?
No.
Are you okay? What's going on?
Hey, so you didn't hear me yesterday, right? There's nothing more frustrating or debilitating when you can't score, right? Mm-hmm. Man, well, listen, he ain't know what to do. He ain't never had nobody play defense on him like that.
He ain't never been in solitary confinement.
No, he ain't never had that.
That's the gas chamber down here.
Yeah,
It smell like
he in the
pine
hole.
oil.
You know what I'm saying? He in the hole. Dog, he ain't never felt that. And normally during the regular season, certain things, they get bailed out with calls, right? And they wasn't bailing them out with that shit. You got to play through contact, you got to play through this, and they used to the whistle always blowing. Now he had to, motherfucker, it's your fault, Mark Davis.
Man.
Yeah.
Mark.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck.
So did the NBA feel like a better punishment was, you ain't running from this one, you're going to play game 3 and get clamped again, though?
Fuck up the rating.
That ain't the thought.
Can't fuck up the line.
It just now moving forward.
Oh, the line gonna be what it is. They going.
What I'm saying is, if this is the line, the line right now is if a player is frustrated and he throws something on the floor
it's $100,000.
at a ref, as long as it doesn't hit the ref or whatever, and he's on the bench, $100,000.
That's crazy.
You cannot now, for the next person, throw a suspension on him.
And what happened to ripping your jersey? What happened to going in the back and kicking throwing something.
Yeah.
Just walk into the locker room.
Yeah, just being frustrated.
What's wrong?
Because that wall, you can't beat that wall.
No, I ain't talking. I didn't say hit the wall.
Then somebody did it and they hurt it.
They broke their hand here.
Broke their hand.
Amari Stoudemire punched the damn fire extinguisher thing and cut his hand and missed the playoff game.
But that's how you know he's really mad, though.
So, just stupid. No, I ain't say punch the wall. Just take a walk to the back. Whatever you got to do. Kick the trash can. It's plastic. Your foot gonna go. You gonna boom. It's gonna like just take a walk.
Get the what's the board?
Yeah, do
So he can't draw no more plays on.
Or just do what I used to do. Just rip the mouthpiece and just get out the mouthpiece and just bite the bitch and
be done with it.
just done. I need a
Everybody
new one.
ain't built pit bull, man.
No, I just because you know it ain't that. The mouthpiece ain't that.
I don't know.
I ain't got no fighter mouthpiece. Nigga, I ain't got no boxing mouthpiece.
I'm just saying this rubber, goddamn it, on.
No,
You gotta be pretty mad.
No,
You gotta be pretty mad. Nah, he be pretty mad now. Nah, you gotta be pretty mad.
Gotta be. No, I'm hot.
Nah, if you think about it, you gotta be pretty mad to be able to do that.
Yeah.
So I get it. It's just like a stress ball.
Yeah.
Like you got a stress ball, you need.
Because I got a few of them over there. It might get to the point where one of them might end up in the stands. It might
It's going somewhere, yeah.
But it ain't gonna hurt nobody.
Nah.
So
Mouthpiece,
Nuggets,
headband.
Nuggets defending
Headband for
champs.
sure.
So I gotta ask y'all this: if the
I
series
did
was
it one day. That shit was fans was doing this.
'Cause it's
shit.
wet as hell.
Oh yeah,
That motherfucker heavy.
It was a fourth quarter sweatband. It was a fourth quarter
That's a heavy one. That's a heavy.
Everybody getting wet.
Yo, that shit was. You see people, everybody in the stands like this.
Watch out.
Trying to get up where that motherfucker. I was like, ooh, my bad.
Shit, man.
So if the series was tied or the Wolves were down 0-2, would Murray have been suspended?
It don't matter.
No matter.
I'm just asking you.
No, I
It don't
think
ma-
so.
it don't matter.
Do you feel like
Punishment is a punishment.
with the current situation with the
No.
Nuggets, the league?
So now you're playing favoritism. So now you're asking, did they playing favoritism?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, no, I
So you
can't think that.
whoever did that?
Yeah, it should.
I think
And
they
Jamal
I
Murray-
think they're saving it though. I personally think that they're saving the series because
No, they're not.
if he gets suspended
What?
for that,
It's a wrap, right?
it changes a lot.
That's- no, it does
Even
not.
if you think about like
No, it
the
does
Vegas
not.
line. Think about the Vegas line.
It does.
It don't matter. What I'm saying is you cannot cheat the game itself. A punishment is a punishment. When you're setting examples around the league, right? When you set an example for young fella, he ain't hurt nobody, right? He in his own car. You suspended him, damn sure. Right, John Morant, you got him out of it.
Yep.
There was nobody involved. It was just him in his car, right? So when you're sitting here setting examples and you're saying now, it's okay to be mad that you're not getting calls and we can throw shit at the refs off the bench and all it costs is $100,000. That lets you know, motherfucker, when I'm mad,
I'm gonna throw this cushion.
fuck it, we losing by 20? Man, fuck you, boom.
The Pat Bev.
Hopefully it misses him.
The Pat Bev thing, right?
So let's-
Whatever his consequence is going to be, it's just very similar.
And that's
situation.
a fan. That's a fan. This is on the court.
On the court during
Right?
the game, not even at the end of the game.
Even if you say throwing something at a fan is $100,000, throwing something at a referee, what is that? I mean, you have to.
They talking about Pat deserved games suspended because of that. So
One thing-
how can Jamal not?
I mean, she got hit in the head. It's a little head.
That's a little head.
What is it, hugs?
I know she wasn't looking, but goddamn it, that's part of the environment. You paid for front row, goddamn it. Your tickets.
I'm texting.
As Josiah always calls it, Adam Silver's NBA. This is Adam Silver's NBA because I'm gonna damn sure tell you one thing for sure, two things for certain. If this was old David Stern's NBA, hey, damn your TV rating.
Yep.
His ass gonna be at home. Damn the money line, damn the rating. Shit.
Don't care how light skinned
It would have just been one
It would
game.
have been.
One game, right?
It would have been just one game.
for sure.
Yeah.
For
It
sure.
was a bench warmer.
One game. We don't give a fuck who it is.
This situation. What if it wasn't Jamal and it was a bench warmer?
I don't give a fuck who it is. You throwing something at a referee. They not that important?
He might be off the team.
Let Draymond
There's
do it.
somebody else. He off the team.
Let Draymond do it.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, 5 games. You be like, wait, hold on, dog. That's too. There's only a 1-game suspension for that.
Yeah.
If Draymond did some shit like that, I guarantee he won $100,000.
Nope. You can't pick and choose on certain things like this. You can't pick and choose. It has to be a stable because now when another player do it, they're gonna be sitting here like, wait, hold on, you only fined dude 100,000.
Why my shit 200
Yeah.
And a game.
in a game?
So we asked the chat, should Murray have been suspended? 74% said yes. So we had 2 playoff games last night, but the Lakers were not playing, so not very intriguing. But nonetheless, we will get into it. I'm just being bro. No, just forget it. No.
Whoa, don't be doing that.
This is what we're not gonna do.
Wow, Joe.
This is what we're not gonna do.
Wow, Joe.
Hey,
We're not gonna do this.
Let me deal with
No,
this.
I ain't gonna let no, we're not gonna do this.
Merely host.
We're not gonna listen.
I'm an unbiased.
We're not gonna do this, Josiah.
We unbiased.
All right?
Unbiased Los Angelino journalist.
All right, well, you can be it. We're not gonna bring them into a basketball conversation that they have no business being in.
I was gonna ask you what y'all think LeBron had for lunch today.
Who cares?
Okay.
Hey, that's how LeBron fans but they cannot live without it. They can't live without it.
Listen, there's nothing.
Bicycle with no seat, man.
All Lakers-related news has already happened. Y'all fired y'all coach. The next news, the only thing, next time we talk about them motherfuckers is when y'all hire somebody.
Well, Christian Wood opted in, Kenyon.
Nigga, we knew that. Nigga, we knew that.
I'm just telling you.
I could have told you that
Very
shit.
important. No.
So you ain't got to wait on news for that shit.
Very important.
Shit, when he was on the sideline still in game 5, nigga, I could have told you he was opting in. Shit. He just got cussed at his son, too. Shit, he need them ducats. Hell yeah, he opting in.
Yep.
So Celtics and Cavs met for game 1 Tuesday night.
That's a big win.
Huge. Yeah.
You know, I'm just going to put it out there, you know, since it was a public thing. Yeah. You know how bad of a, there's no judgment against her, but she did what she did. You know how bad of a woman you have to be to lose your kid?
Yeah.
Facts.
In the courthouse.
In the courthouse.
In the court.
Where they favor
like, you know how
they favor you.
No, yeah, and what type of endangerment you had to be.
To that child?
You going over there fucking his shit up, that don't count against you.
Not at all.
That don't count against you. That's his property. Fucking between you two.
The other shit
they felt that you was in danger to the child to the point that they had to.
He had
sole
evidence.
custody.
He had real evidence.
Yo,
he had real
sole custody.
Sole custody.
Yo.
We over here sitting.
You know how bad you got.
You know how bad. Y'all seen the shit I was going through, goddammit.
Sole custody.
I'm still like, shit. Shit, it's still about 50-50 around here. Shit, if I did this shit that was being done to me, I would have been under the motherfucking jail.
Salute Christian Wood.
So, I mean, salute, dog. That's a win right there.
That's a win, bro.
See, y'all did want to talk some Lakers. No, I'm just kidding. Let's get into some playoff basketball. The Celtics and Cavs.
And they get it with it.
Yeah. Way to get him.
And Laker news.
Show his ass.
Way to get him. I'm going to show him. Yeah.
So Celtics and Cavs met for game 1 Tuesday night. Boston well rested after their gentleman's sweep against the Heat, and Cleveland coming off their game 7 win over the Magic on Sunday. The Celtics got big games from Jaylen Brown and Derek White to take an easy 1-0 lead in the series. So Celtics showed no signs of rust in the game. They had a 10-point lead in the break and 15-point lead going into the fourth quarter. They started the fourth on a 10-2 run, never looked back. Jaylen Brown finished with 32 points and 6 rebounds, including 20 in the first half, going 12 for 18 from the field in the game. Derek White had another solid performance, dropping 25 points and 5 dimes, including 7 threes in 33 minutes of action. Jason Tatum had an off night, but still put up 18 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 blocks. He was 7 for 19 from the field, 0 for 4 from 3. Donovan Mitchell led the Cavs with 33 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists, and Evan Mobley added 17 points and 13 rebounds, going 8 for 12 from the field. But Celtics went on to smack the Cavs.
Yo, I got a question. When do they start counting? When he back in it? When do they start?
When he turned his back.
Because he started in the corner.
Yeah, when he turned it.
When he started counting, when he got to the post, like.
Didn't they start that with Charles Barkley?
Yeah. I thought it was below the free throw line.
No, because remember Charles Barkley, when he was with the Phoenix Suns, he used to catch the ball at 3-point line and then take 35 seconds, even though it was a 24-second shot clock, and take 35 seconds to back him down to score, so they had to put a rule in. I mean, you know.
I thought the rule started like after they changed it to below the free throw
I
line.
don't know what it is, but I saw him counting.
It's basically as soon as you turn your back. So if you turn your back and then face back up, counts off.
Yeah.
So it's just your back to the basket.
Yeah, he just backed him down in different ways.
Yeah, you just bop, spin.
Yeah,
that's new count.
Yeah,
new count.
That's why I'm saying, because he was in the corner. I'm like, damn, he ain't. But he went to,
once you turn, it's
this is a sweep.
I mean, you can be petty and just blow it, but
no, ain't no,
have you ever? I haven't seen that in a long time.
I ain't never seen it. I haven't seen
that in a minute.
Yeah.
So this was the Celtics Celtics 19th win this season by 25 or more points, which is an NBA record. But how does the Celtics win affect LeBron's legacy? No, I'm just fucking with y'all.
You know,
I'm just fucking with
the Laker legacy at all.
I'm just fucking with y'all.
They gonna get one more chip. Like I'm about to go 30 miles, and they gonna get one more chip that they don't.
Hey, I seen him queuing that shit up too. He's over there like, I'm gonna get him with this. I'm gonna get him with this.
I have my moments.
I'm gonna get him with this.
I have my moments. People in the chat, y'all can hate all y'all want. Direct deposit came 2 days ago, and I'm feeling good. So what are y'all thoughts on this Cavs Celtics?
2 days ago, that was the 5th.
Y'all, different deal than you, okay? Different deal.
31st, got
Different deal. In transit.
It better
in
be.
transit.
If it falls on a Sunday, my shit better hit.
What y'all think about this year? Kenyon, you said sweep. That's what, I mean, you know, we could talk about the Cavs, but let's not waste our time. It seems like a tune-up for
No, they in the series. They got to play the game. They got to show up. But
they getting the check at least.
Yeah, they definitely. The playoff check's going to be nice for second round, but that shit going to be 4 games. Because, yeah, they ain't got enough to compete with them. And Jason Tatum had off night, any night. Jalen went for 32. Jason Tatum can show up tomorrow and have 40. Don't know in Porzingis if he's coming back this round or not.
Yeah.
If he is,
no Jared Allen for the Cavs.
Jared Allen for the Cavs. That's a tall task.
Yeah.
No rim protection. Evan Mobley's all right, but it's a tall ask, man.
And then you have the real problem with them. They have 3 guards. Right, you know, Cavs got 3 small guards, right? You're talking about 6'2", 6'3", 6'2", 6'3", and Max is what, about 6'3", 6'4"? I mean, Jason Tatum's fucking 6'9", 6'10". I mean, they're just gonna sit there and pick you apart, posting up mid-range. It is. Now you sitting there like, they're gonna be done by Sunday.
Yeah, and they just gonna make it hard on the 2 guards, man. Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell. He had 33, but it's gonna be high volume of shooting to get those points. They're gonna make him work for every bucket.
Rashad.
Derek White playing out of his mind.
Out of his mind.
Celtics fan.
Yeah.
What do you think about your squad?
Yeah, I'm I like to talk basketball, man. So when it comes down to analyzing their play, I'm kind of a little disappointed in my team. Even though everybody's saying Derek White's playing out of his mind, I don't think so. I think he's being very consistent in what he brings to the table. 25 is an excellent game for him. I think his consistency is bringing to light how deep they are. Drew still hasn't played an excellent game yet, 14-6. Jason Tatum, to me right now, is the biggest worry because he looks lethargic. He looks like he's coasting. And it's like he's saving his legs for the big game, and I don't want him to get out of whack and out of rhythm and have to get himself up for the big game after they get past this. So they're treating this kind of like shell defense in practice. Like, this is just a team that's out there in our way. We're going through practice, going through the motions. I like that Jaylen Brown gets his opportunity to show what he can do when he gets down to the nuts and bolts of it all. He can really show he can drive it, shoot it, score it in different aspects of the game. I like what Al's doing, holding it down. But the disappointing part is the Cleveland. Garland has just been a disappointment for me watching him play. He's not living up to the potential. Like I texted in the group chat, Cavs gonna be in trouble if they focus on stopping Donovan Mitchell and making Garland play. And the one thing they did was just that. Like, Garland, you're gonna have to play, and he didn't show up. So you can't depend on Okoro, you can't depend on Strus and Niang, and you definitely can't depend on Big Mobley to do anything for you in that aspect. He gonna give you what he give you, but he ain't no 20-20 guy.
Yeah.
So the Cavs are in trouble because they ain't prepared for this. And I think that the Celtics need to push the gas pedal a little bit more because the next round is going to be a challenge, I think, with the Knicks. The Knicks is going to give them a different type of challenge that they're going to be ready for.
So talk Tatum a little bit. Tatum, Gil, what's going on?
I don't know who the Knicks got on their team, but all right. I'm pretty sure they got 3 small guards too.
The same small guards you said wasn't going to make it out of the first round?
Huh? Who said they wasn't going to make it out of the first round? I thought Embiid was going to get hurt the whole time. I guess you forgot that part.
Should I see you tapping your foot?
But yeah, it's
the workshop shoes.
You know, because I think everybody thinks Jalen or Tatum is still 6'8", but you know.
Let's talk Tatum a little bit. Top 5 player in the league. Averaged 27 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists this season, while shooting 47% from the field, 38% from 3. But he's averaging 21 points, close to 11 rebounds, and 5 assists this postseason, only shooting 40% from the field, 25% from 3. So in his last 3 games, he's had scoring totals of 18, 16, and 20. Last year's postseason, Tatum had 9 30-point games out of 20 playoff games. This playoff, he has none so far. So does he need some dominant games in this series to get ready for the Eastern Conference Finals? Kenyon, I see you right here.
How many championships they win last year?
How many championships did?
Having 9 30-point games last year. How many championships they win with all them?
Zero.
I'm just asking. I'm asking for a friend.
A big fat 0.
Oh, it don't fucking matter.
Okay.
They got a good team. They got a good, well-rounded team. It don't matter.
Okay.
He's gonna have scoring outbursts. He's a prolific scorer. You say look lethargic. Yeah, he cruised like this is. He don't have to be his best against Miami. He ain't got to be his best against Cleveland. He probably ain't got to be his best in the next round.
Like,
if he don't play his best, if they get to the championship, and then we can have this shit to talk about. But those wins, they 4-1 the first series, right? This shit could very well it's gonna be 4-0. What are we talking about? If they was losing and he was putting up those numbers and it was tough series and all that shit, yeah, absolutely.
But as you mentioned, though, the competition hasn't been necessarily up.
Because the competition hasn't been there, what is he dominating?
Yeah, and he's averaging.
The game is over at halftime.
21 and 11.
He's averaging a double-double.
And
so his focus, I'm not scoring the ball the way I feel like but I'm gonna go get the ball off the glass. He averaging how many assists? 6?
Close to 5, I believe. 5.3.
5.
Remember, the game is over at halftime.
I get it.
Right, they've won, every game they've won 20, 14, 34, last night 35. How is he gonna get the 30? How is he gonna get the 30? The game's over.
Putting him in there minutes of risk getting hurt.
Yeah, he's only playing 30-some minutes. He's getting in and getting out. There's no impact. He's fortunate
to get his double-double.
He's fortunate to get his double-double. Plays a couple minutes, they win, blow their asses out, and he gets to chill for fucking into the championship. That's gonna be the real threat.
There's nothing like it in the playoffs.
So do you expect him just to be able to turn it on?
He's playing
27.
He's averaging 20, dog, and
in the
not
regular
turning
season.
nothing on. He's
he's
gonna be more aggressive. The more important the games are, and the more he's needed, he's just gonna be more aggressive. That's what dude.
I think the conversation is he going to have a rhythm?
He's fine.
Is he going to have a rhythm? If he's off
I'm not worried about it.
But what I'm saying is off.
How do you find the rhythm when...
How many shots do you want him to take when the game's over at halftime?
Taking 19.
But what I'm saying is when the game is over at half, like, do y'all not look? This is not a 3-point win, a 4-point win, a 5-point. He ain't hitting no game winners. He ain't hitting no shots in the last 5 minutes because he ain't even in the game.
No, but you're looking at it from a box score standpoint. You're looking at the box score, but we're watching the game.
So
So I'm telling you, in the flow of the game, he looks off. He looks lethargic.
Okay.
He doesn't look like he's in a rhythm, the same rhythm.
Because these niggas suck.
No.
What I'm saying is, he's not, but like he wasn't playing against Jimmy Butler. He was playing against Jimmy's Butler. I'm just sorry. So he ain't out there cooking, but he's out there just doing enough to win the game.
I'm pretty sure he's in the lab getting extra shots up and doing what he needs to. If he feels that way, what you're saying, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure if that's the way he feels, he's doing something about it. But the competition right now doesn't merit that Jason Tatum has to be on his A game. Because they still they average winning by fucking 22 in this span.
That's why I disagree.
Right?
I think that
the game he lost.
The killer mentality warrants you to be on attack mode. Don't take your foot off the gas regardless of who you playing. It don't matter.
They're not taking their gas.
Don't play to the level of your competition. That's my best.
But we're beating the shit out of you. I'm not playing like the game they lost, right? The game they lost, where he had to play 41 minutes, he had 28. 50% from the field, right? Because that's the only game he had. Other than that, he's sitting.
But that's a normal night for him. 28.
Okay.
Like
all the other nights
they won by
are him struggling.
Like you said he has 21, but you're not. That's only because of game one or the last game where they were up by 34. He only shot 9 shots. Like I mean, when you sitting there, the motherfucker 20-5, like
yeah, I'm not worried.
Yeah, I mean, there's no worry about it.
Trust me, then had playoff runs where we running through teams.
You just running through to the finals?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it ain't no, you're going to play well some games that you got a bitch going to go in the basket some games. On a few shots, you can go 10 for 12, or you can 7 for 21, or you can start, it don't, right? But he's doing what he needs to do to put his team in position to win. He's doing other things.
And that's 5-1 in the playoffs.
Getting the wins right now is the only thing that's important to them, right? No matter how it look.
Yeah.
And no matter, I get what you're saying, absolutely. If you're looking at it, yeah, it looked like he's not into rhythm and all, but if that's the way he feels, I guarantee he end up getting extra work in. You know how that shit go, man.
Like Derek White, 16 shots. When you seen Drew Holiday take 14 shots? This is the matchup where everybody else gets to try to do a little bit something, so they have rhythm by the time we get there.
But that rhythm is not coming.
Pritchard, 12 shots.
That rhythm is coming in the minutes where the game is out of reach. It's not coming in the decisive minutes. That's what I'm saying. In the decisive moments of the game, where the first quarter,
the first quarter,
the decisive moments of the game where they're extending their lead and they're putting pressure on them. Drew Holiday and them are not taking all those shots to be able to, make it look like it looks in the box score. Jason Tatum is struggling. That's what I'm seeing. And he may not be struggling from a standpoint of the fans or what they're watching. I'm just seeing the frustration and the aggravation of shots not going down, him trying to find it, and him doing other things to impact the game.
Yeah.
Rebounding, assisting. He's doing what winners supposed to do with a winning team.
For sure.
But I'm noticing that if he don't get that rhythm, it's going to bite him at the end when he gets to the promised land and he wants to perform at that level and you don't got that rhythm. And that's what I'm, as a Celtics fan right now, that's what I'm looking at. I'm like,
has he even played the last 5 minutes of any game besides the first one? Or the second one, the loss? He ain't even been in crunch time. Reminds me of what Steph Curry them that year when they was out the whole fourth quarter. I mean,
So conversely, talk about Jaylen Brown, 24 points per game, 7 rebounds this postseason, shooting 55% from the field, 38% from three, leading the Celtics right now with 18.3 field goal attempts per game. Does that have any bearing on you, just given what the competition's been and how well he's been playing?
No, that's what he's been consistent. It's been consistent. He can play that way. They up 20. They are filling voids and doing what they're supposed to, right? He's being aggressive right now. He has something on his mind where he's trying to accomplish, right? No matter what however nobody else looks, this is what my focus is right? I need to play this way in order for us to have a chance.
or it can be a misconception.
You feel like fool's gold a little bit, or?
It's easy to play this way because we have no chance of losing, so you're more comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
You're very comfortable out here. You ain't got to worry about there's no threat in those positions for them two right now, right? Who is the threat against them?
Exactly.
No one. So there's no real worry. You go out there and you just play free, right? We see what happens when they're tested, right? We see where they go ghost. Some of them go ghost when they're tested by another superior player. They don't have to worry about that here. Even in the next series, right? Those the Jason Tatum and Brown, who they got to guard? Who on the other side in Indiana or Knicks that those two players have to worry about? Holiday and White. Yeah, they gonna have their hands full if they go against that blue and that orange. But Jason Tatum themselves, they chilling, right? And that's the thing. They're not like Ant-Man where he had to go against KD, Booker, and what's the name. Now he got to go against somebody, and he's being battle tested. These got a cakewalk all the way to the championship until they play Ant-Man. Now, who you think is going to have the more energy? But they're playing Ant-Man in the championship. Ant-Man had to battle. He has to battle all the way through. These two are just walking all the way through. So it's basically who's going to have the legs to go against who.
Well, so there's obviously way more playoff experience. They've been in these situations before.
Yeah.
But
let's see how
it reminds me of, like, I was doing a stat and I was trying to figure out why certain teams was winning, right? Like a team on the East, how did they beat this team? And what ends up happening is a number 1 seed and a number 3 seed in the West, by the time they finish battling and they play in the championship, they don't have no legs for this team. That ends up happening a lot too. Same thing with players. Like you can lose your star player because of the battle he had the game before. That's why, like Klay Thompson, sometimes he didn't perform well in the big games because if you looked at his matchups round 1, 2, 3, you know, you went from Paul George to James Harden to Dame Leonard. Those are his matchups. By the time he got to the championship, he couldn't even take advantage of J.R. Smith. That motherfucker out there, I'm dead, dog. I mean, it happens.
Let me ask you this. So you don't think that the Knicks would give Boston a run for their money?
No, I didn't say that.
I'm asking you.
No, I didn't say that.
I'm asking you.
I don't think they're going to give it.
You don't think the Knicks would give Boston a run for their money?
No.
Why not?
Because they have players that can try to contain Jalen Brunson and neutralize him. There's nobody in the Knicks that's going to neutralize Tatum, Brown, and all of them. Right? There's one dude on there that makes everything work. The other team is a whole team. Right? So I don't see how the one person is going to run through them.
So you think that the Knicks have used one guy to run through to get to where they are now? Or have they played as a cohesive unit?
They played as a cohesive unit.
So to combat what you just said,
4-1.
I believe.
4-1.
I believe the way the Knicks are playing, they can literally have Brunson give you 35, 40. Those other guys do what they do best.
What, in this series here? In this series here?
Saying when they face Boston,
if they face Boston,
if and when they face Boston.
Yeah, I got something. I beg to differ with that one.
Because the reason why I asked you that is because I hear you always comparing the one-on-one matchups as if those one-on-one matchups are going to be the reality of the series. And when we look at Minnesota versus Denver, you say, well, there's no way Minnesota's going to beat Denver because of the one-on-one matchup. It's a mismatch. Who's going to guard Joker? Rah, rah, rah. Who's going to guard Murray and them in the pick and roll? Rah, rah, rah. Then we see the team step up and play together to isolate and to destroy all of that. So I say that the Knicks can do the same type of thing with those one-on-one matchups.
I don't think they can.
And I say, all right, if Brown and Tatum, like Tatum's not playing good, like I'm saying now, my worry is if he tries to cut it on in the New York series without no rhythm, it's going to be bad because those dudes in New York are playing together where they don't solely have to depend on Brunson to take them all the way home. They play together.
The boy scored 40 points, 4 straight games. Yes, they relying on fucking him. Yes, they are, to bring them home. Yes, he is and
he's not scoring 110 points.
If he averaged 21, are they winning?
He's not scoring.
If he averaged 21, are they where they are right now?
Is he winning by 34 points a game?
We don't know.
We
do not know.
You're true. So we don't know.
We don't know who might.
So let me just say this.
Is DiVincenzo capable of giving you 30, 35?
We don't know.
Not if Brunson had 40.
We don't know if DiVincenzo's capable.
Going against Brown?
No.
First of all,
capable. Is he
first of all, you know what I said is
capable.
It's a cakewalk for Tatum and Brown because there's nobody on the other team, the Knicks, that's going to be challenging them personally.
They don't need to be challenged. That's why I just said to you. You keep comparing the personal, individual matchups, and I'm saying it's a team game. They don't have to be worried about being challenged when we're playing team defense. It's a team thing. There is not going to be an individual matchup they have to worry about. It's going to be the team. If I'm Thibodeau, we are focused on stopping them as a team. This is not an individual matchup here, guys.
Sound good.
You want to put some money on it?
It sound good.
It always sound good when it come out of my mouth.
So I'm going to put some money. I know, but would you put?
Always sound good.
I give you.
nigga who
That
says
shit
it.
always
I
sound
give you
good when
10
I say it.
I give you 10 to 1. I give you
To
10 to 1.
you alone.
I give you a 10 to 1.
You're the only one with that said.
How good it sounds.
You're the only
that
one
nigga spitting facts
to the
or
nigga
no.
that says it.
I give you.
It sound good to the nigga that say it all the time.
It ain't
Is he
fact.
spitting
right?
facts or no?
That's your problem.
Sound good
It's not an actual fact. It's an
said
opinion.
it. Because you said it.
We don't know until they got to get out of this round.
Nostradamus.
So put some money on him, Mr. Shadradamus.
I ain't got no money.
He said you gotta up the race, girl. You gotta up the
I
race.
got no money.
Let's bet for them shoes. I'd take them.
I
Let's
ain't
bet
got-
for the hat.
ain't your size.
Motherfucking shirt. I bet something.
Shout out Carl Lamar. The
Everything's
legendary
personalized.
LA
Don't
hat.
fit. Everything's
They fit.
custom.
They fit. I'll do some push-ups.
All personal. It all got its own scent to it. It smells a certain way.
I wear it. Hey, listen, they like the girls do when they leave the house. I wear it as a skirt if it's too big. So I wear it around the house.
We got a great MostlyFans question that involves Tatum from underdog fantasy user Droxos. He said, based off of recent playoff performance, who would you take to start a team, Anthony Edwards or Jason Tatum?
So why you got to base it on recent playoff experience? Why not?
Droxos, why do you have to base it on recent playoff performance?
So how
I
many
think
playoff-
based how they're looking right now.
So, but what didn't Anthony Edwards like playing his first playoff series last year? Like he just started, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Next fucking question.
So based on now and overall, what you've seen in Ant's now 3 playoff series or two plus.
Jason Tatum.
Okay, thank you. That's
Fuck.
try to get the man his
More playoff experience. Like I'm
Trying
going
to
with
get
the
him some
guy.
money. He trying
I'm
to get him
I'm
$50.
going with the guy with more playoff experience up to this point. Like
Okay.
that's like the man didn't play.
Hey,
Lost his first playoff series last year, 4-1. He won the first 2 this year. Let's. The fuck are we talking about here? The man on his 3rd playoff series.
Looking impressive though.
hey. When you
That
talk about
he is,
when you
but-
talk about trajectory,
Okay.
where it's going,
Yeah.
compared to where we've seen it's gone.
I understand that, but I'm going with the more guy, the guy as of today who's played more playoff.
With more experience. Okay.
If we
Understand.
had to start it, I mean,
That's all I'm saying. I'm going with the guy.
even at the same age, 22, Tatum was a better player.
Yeah, so that's.
Tatum was a better player than Ant at age 22.
He was already a 2-time All-Star and an All-NBA player, averaging more
Okay.
that makes
by
him a better
22.
player.
By 22.
About the question they asked.
By the question they asked.
I'm just saying.
What was the question?
And went to the finals 2 times by that age.
Tatum.
Tatum.
So the question was based off of recent playoff performance, but we can extend it out to overall. Who would you take to start?
Because
a
it's
team?
unfair to
Anthony
say
Edwards?
recent because one is walking through the NBA.
Yeah.
Like it's just like I feel like we're penalizing someone because he doesn't have to go hard.
They got a
right
great
now,
team. Yeah.
Right. It's just a fortunate matchup for him, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
so that's all. The guy's been consistent. It's just in certain games, the shit ain't win his fucking way, man. Like I ain't gonna penalize the guy because he like no, it's a team. Like you said, it's a team game. The team ain't showed up.
Who would you
The
pick?
team ain't do
You
that.
gotta choose
I said
between
Jason
the two.
Tatum.
You gonna
You
pick?
said Tatum. You said
I said
Tatum.
Jason Tatum.
I'm going Ant for sure.
If the Wolves were in the East in the Celtics position right
If
now,
my auntie had a,
I understand, and I know where hope works at, Kenyon. I know where hope works at.
That was pretty fast. You
I
did
know.
that. You did that pretty fast.
I know where hope works.
That shit.
but technically, it'd still be your auntie just with a
these days.
through our logic,
Yeah.
it'd be your auntie with
these
a
hypotheticals.
today's society is your uncle.
If your auntie was your uncle, I would like to speak to the man of the house. But
God damn.
but
You said that shit fast.
who do you think? I mean, Wolves running through this East similarly. I mean, I'm just
If the Wolves was in the East,
absolutely.
walk through
Absolutely.
it.
Just
No,
yeah,
the
that's
way
what
they
I'm saying.
defend,
The
they got a
weakness of
superstar.
this Eastern Conference.
They got superstar. They got bigs. No, they walk.
I think this is like it's one of those setups. It's one of those setups really for Boston to win, right? All the stars are aligning right now for him, right? And B gets hurt, right? When you talk about the 3 teams that everybody had, it was Boston, Philly, Milwaukee,
Yeah.
right? And B gets hurt. Right,
Giannis
kind of
out.
took them out. They not in the second round. Then you got Giannis gets hurt, Dame, they not in the second round, and
Jimmy Butler too.
Jimmy Butler. So for the most part, everybody who's really the best player right now in the playoffs is Brunson.
And Randall's hurt.
That's their fear,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I don't.
The other side, you're playing against Hall of Famers. First ballot. First ballot just beating up on each other, right? No matter where you go. I mean, the easiest matchup, and that looks like a hard matchup too, is OKC.
And that's going to be a dogfight.
And they're going to dog fight because they got young and talented. But that's what I said. It's like the West is going to just beat each other up for Boston and just be like, I mean, by the time one of them West teams get there, they're going to be fucking tired as hell. That's why I said, like, even with Brunson's doing everything in his power day in and day out to keep this team going. That means he's playing at 110, 120%.
Yeah.
Like, you can't ask this man to do nothing. Right? I can't even put you on the bench for 5 minutes, dog. I guarantee you, if they are practicing, he ain't.
He ain't doing nothing.
He ain't doing nothing. I need all your energy to be focused on the game, sir. Right? I'm looking at you. You trying to come out? Not right now. Time out. Right? That's time out, sir. We time out before I'm going to sub you out. So he's by the time they get through this round, then they got to face
He's playing close to 44 minutes.
Motherfuckers been burnt out.
He buying end of quarters.
Huh?
He buying end of quarters. He taking them out at the end of quarters.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
I'm saying minute and a half and before halftime. It depends on the score at halftime or minute going into the fourth, minute and a half, 4 minutes. Like, he ain't coming. Look, that's.
As I said, he don't have that
30
luck.
seconds in the first, 30 seconds or a minute and a half somewhere. He buying a minute and a half, 2 minutes with him on the bench at some point.
Yeah, at some point.
Those
At some point, that's all this rest of this boy is getting.
The whole starting five.
Yeah.
Josh Hart, don't you think about coming out this day?
What's so funny with Josh Hart is, I'm at this point with him. I don't know what he's worth. But whatever he says, I'm like, all right, fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, his value is so hard to determine because when you tell him to do it, he's doing it, right? 25, 13, 12, 13, 18, 13. He tells me, yo, I'm worth $20 million a year. I'm like, all right, fuck it. You know what I mean? He's one of those guys, it's hard to put a value on him.
But he got to continue to do that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But it might be a year where he don't, and then in the playoffs, when he be like, yo, I need you to turn it up. You're like, all right, bet I got it. Like, he's one of those, he can be underpaid or overpaid. There's no, you sign exactly what you're worth.
Yeah, Hart's played all 48 minutes in 3 of the 7 playoff games.
53 and over.
Yeah,
53, that's what I'm saying.
Don't you ass think about getting no
Like, it's one of those, like, if he tells the Knicks, hey, I'm for you 100.
Yeah.
I bet.
Because he can see the thing is, this is where, like, he's playing all those minutes
Because
absolutely.
he can rest Brunson.
He's fucking he's resting on offense at times. Josh Hart ain't listen, what there'll be 3, 4, 5, 6 possessions that he might not touch that bitch.
Yeah.
So he's getting the rest on offense. So he go offensive rebounds.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Crash
yeah,
offensive rebounds when he need them and
he's
shit like
keeping
that.
the offense alive by doing that.
That's what I'm saying.
He's the energy.
Yeah.
See, this is my thing. DiVincenzo, when he was in Golden State, I consider him a valuable piece to that team when he was there. He could do things that was needed of him. Gets to New York, where he's with his nucleus from college, championship. So when you have that championship nucleus where you guys know what it takes to get there and you know what it takes to do the things that you need to do to get there, playing the minutes is going to be warranted because you want to do that shit. Like, Josh Hart he's been that type of player. Brunson has been that type of player, but we never seen it until now because he's in a position to show that. DiVincenzo been the same type of guy where he played behind Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, all those guys, right? So now everybody's in the front now. Playing 40 minutes a game is nothing to them, especially when you're in shape. Jay Wright kept them, it was preached to them that you need to be in shape in the Big East to be able to compete for a championship. So when I look at them 3 in New York, I just give a whole different energy to the take of saying that New York is going to do something different because, one, like you're saying, they going to play a lot of minutes and they may seem to be burnt out because no one's used to playing those minutes. But when you're effective during those minutes, every minute that you're out there, it rubs off to the rest of the team. So now you got OG.
The rest of the team,
OG. OG's
all 7 guys.
You have to play a short roster at that point, and that's what Tibbs is used to. Short rotation. I need guys who are gonna play big minutes and gonna be effective in those big minutes. That's why New York is scary as fuck. because even in the off nights, Brunson didn't score 40 before he had this streak. They still got there. They still got there. Josh Hart stepped up and hit big shots. DiVincenzo stepped up and hit big shots. Robinson stepped up, big blocks, big rebounds. Even Harkenstein looking like he trying to get some money. He looking like he trying to get some money out there.
He is a black man in America.
That's the problem, because you're going to have to pay them boys.
Yes.
Any good agent, Hart is getting about 100, 125.
Easy.
Right, it's going to be hard to put, like, his numbers don't match. Like, I don't give a fuck what he averaged in the regular season. When we needed to win games and he turned it up. It's like Derek White right now.
Yes.
Right? They value just jumps.
Same
now the
exact.
fact that they go to the Eastern Conference Finals, and New York it might be like that Miami team.
Yeah.
Everybody's worth too much for me. I can't even afford these.
What's DiVincenzo's 3-point percentage?
Oh, DiVincenzo got
40%.
Yeah.
He's shooting 40%.
Yeah, but they're going to get 4-1 and
4-1,
4-2 at best.
Hardenstein will be a free agent next year. You know,
You
might
get
need
paid.
to change coast. Come over to this West Side.
Because I know one building that New York ain't infiltrating. That's that Boston building. They ain't coming in that Boston building yelling that shit.
Talking about the fans?
Yeah, you ain't going in Boston.
I wish you boys would.
I wish you boys would. Wish you boys would.
Let's keep it moving. Head back to the West. Mavs and Thunder met in OKC for Game 1 of their second round series Tuesday night. Mavs knocked out the Clippers in 6 this past Friday, but it was the Thunder's first game since sweeping the Pelicans on April 29th. Series features 2 MVP finalists in Luka and SGA and the Thunder took round 1. So the Mavs were down 11 early in the third quarter, but cut the lead to 1 with 7:25 remaining. But then the Thunder went on a 23-13 run to close out the quarter, take a 10-point lead into the fourth. SGA continued to ball, almost had a triple-double, 29 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists, and 2 blocks. He was 8 for 19 from the field, 11 for 13 from the line. Chet Holmgren, redshirt rookie extraordinaire, 19.7 rebounds and 3 blocks. He was 8 for 16 from the field, 3 for 5 from 3. Jalen Williams struggled in the first 3 quarters, but came up big for the Thunder in the fourth, scoring 10 of his 18 points in the final quarter. Oh, you see Chet out here getting it. Aaron Wiggins was off the bench, 16 points, 5 rebounds, 3 for 4 from 3.
Makes sense.
But Luka had another off shooting night. 19 points, but 6 for 19 from the field, 1 for 8 from 3. He had 9 assists and 6 rebounds, but also had 5 turnovers. Kyrie had 20 points, 3 assists. He was 7 for 14 from the field, 3 for 4 from 3, but he also had 4 turnovers. And Daniel Gafford, 16 points, 11 rebounds, 5 blocks, but did not play the last 9 minutes of the fourth quarter. So the Thunder gave the Mavs their worst loss so far in this postseason. Mavs were dominant on the boards, 52-39, but the Thunder had 16 offensive rebounds, season high 25 second chance points, and they are now 5-0 this postseason. So before the playoffs started, we talked about the Thunder. We said youth may be an issue. Facing the Pelican squad, no Zion, swept that one, but this kind of, their first real test this postseason going against this Mavs squad. Kenya, how do you feel like the Thunder looked in Game 1?
Dominant, like a number 1 seed.
So not a Fugazi number 1 seed, a real.
No, they swept the first round. Shit, with 3 guys like dudes on that team. So they were the number 1 seed for nothing. The staple is defense. They're defending. They have a guy in Lou Dort who they could unleash on just about anybody, and he's going to make your job that night difficult. You got to be on. If you own, you own. And they got guys that's hooping, man. They're well coached. Superstar in Shea, that's showing why he should be MVP once again. But no, I like what I saw in him, man. I like what I saw him in the first round against Phoenix, and so far this round. There's nothing like playing at home first couple games, man, especially for a young team. They haven't had to go on the road. Like, them first 2 games, having them in their building is important. But they're coming to play. They're coming to play, and they trying to make a name for them young selves, man.
That probably was the longest they were at home, probably all season. From that last game.
29th to the 7th, yep. I was just getting to chill at the crib, too.
Chill at the crib. What I've noticed, what I did notice here is that's going to be a problem for Dallas is they're not the typical NBA team. They're not sitting there checking threes for the most part. Shea is coming to the basket. Jalen's coming to the basket. Chet is coming to the back. Those guys are not going to just be sitting around the three-point line chucking them joints, right? You get a switch, you put a big guy, he's not going to settle. Shea is coming, right? He's coming into the lane. He's trying to make layups, so he's putting too much pressure in the rim. All them young boys is putting pressure in the rim where when Shea gets to going, you can see the big man's tracking him. Well, if you're going to track me, you know that's Chet back there, right? And then Chet is, I'm going to dive and just dunk on him too. Like, so the fact that they're not going to settle for the three and they're going to keep putting pressure on that rim, that's going to be something that Dallas is going to have to. This ain't Paul George and them that's going to be sitting there, pop, 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 take a side step and shoot a three. Nah, they trying to get 2 points. Right? They doing everything the what is it, analytics is saying don't do. They making layups and mid-ranges.
Playing basketball.
Three is worst case scenario.
I see 3 things, 3 keys. I see preparation, I see discipline, and I see execution. I see that the coaches prepared them with scouting report of exactly what we need to do to isolate and basically dissolve Kyrie and Luka out of the offense. And that's to keep your discipline in our game plan. Discipline. Young players are easier to, I guess you would say as a coach, manipulate when you want them to do what you say. So these young guys have been taught a way through this system to be able to be disciplined in what the game plan is. And now they just got to execute it. Now the execution is going to come through, all right, Shea, do what you do, but still be unselfish. All you guys be ready to fucking shoot when we're ready to shoot. Jalen Williams, we need you to be you when it's time to be you. He struggled for the first 3 quarters. He didn't let up in the fourth. 10 points, take him over the top. But what was more consistent for all for all of them was the defense. Like you said, team defense, stay together. That's going to be the 3 keys for them to blow past Dallas because Dallas is not used to that. Like you said, they're not used to playing defense on the perimeter where they got to guard the drive. They're used to motherfuckers bailing them out, and that's why the Clippers, they got their ass whooped because they was bailing them out. And it made Luka look like he was playing defense, made Kai look like he was playing defense. And elbows and boxes only works to a certain extent till you start driving. Then you got to worry about rim protection. And if you don't got that, you're exposed. Chet's there, offensive rebounding. He's going for the lob. You got no weak side defense. It's exposing the West Coast and the Western Conference is exposing who's a good coach and who's not. And I think Finch, and I don't know the name of the OKC coach. Dagnall. Those 2 guys are the least likely 2 guys that you would expect to have their execution down, their strategy down, their preparation down, and their team playing as a cohesive unit.
No, it's just winning is a learned behavior, man. Them guys, they preached it all season. They had success doing it all season. So it's easier for them to continue to buy into it now.
Yeah.
To the game plan, to attention to detail, to going out and executing the game plan. They did it all season, and they had success doing it.
Number 1 seed.
Number 1 seed all season. Minnesota was fighting for number 1 seed all season. So those are the teams that goes out, that's well coached to OKC, Denver, the Minnesota.
Yep.
They all coach together.
That's crazy.
I don't know if OKC coach did, but Minnesota coach did, and Denver coach. So
that's crazy.
So it's just attention to detail, right? It's attention to detail. It's going out and telling them, being honest with them. If we play this way, if we do A, B, C, we get good results.
Yeah,
that's exactly what you're
job
right now. You do your job, and we do it. I do my job, he do his job. We all, then it comes together. And this is the game plan. This is the focal points. This is and these are results. It's 5-0 so far in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And that's a recipe, to your point once again, going out and defending the same way, game in, game out, with the same intensity, added with the game plan. Because they got young minds over there.
Yeah.
It ain't this old school way of coaching and thinking basketball. So that's helpful when you got young, energetic minds in the building that's willing to learn.
Yeah.
Willing to learn.
Willing to learn, and then they doing an excellent job at grooming them dudes into complete NBA players.
And it makes sense to
it's-
them. When
yeah.
it makes sense to you, it's like, oh, yeah, this makes sense.
And the great thing about it is you can see they like each other.
Yeah.
So they want to go out and compete for one another, right? You have success, yeah, I'm happy for you, I'm happy for him, I'm happy. So we all winning. We got an MVP over here that makes all us look great, that got us on TV.
Yeah, facts.
Right? So we all can display our talent, and it's fun to watch, man.
It lets you know, like, if you're a really student of the game or you're trying to be a coach or something, like, you have to look at the game different. You can't look at it as a fan, right? You have to look at it as you're trying to learn why this team is successful versus this team, and look at the strategies that different coaches have, right? And you start picking up telltale signs from that, right? Like now looking at how they played, you was like, damn, Clippers, if you would have probably put in PJ Tucker for some time and just say, I need you to hound this dude, pick him up full court,
instead of waiting,
hound him for 5 minutes a quarter, getting them tired, right? That's all I need you to do, right? That's what Dorton's out there doing.
Yep.
I was telling KJ, listen, anytime he's gonna throw you out there, dog. Anytime he's gonna throw you out there. Anytime he's gonna throw you out there. Because you can bring energy. Jalen Brunson, you got 6 fouls. You can go out there, you young, athletic, you gonna try, you strong, you ain't gonna give ground.
Yep.
I'm just telling KJ, stay ready, man. They say, any moment he's gonna throw you out there, dog. And a minute.
You never know.
And you fucking never did. You know what I'm saying?
Never did.
But it's that kind of a switch and a change, and that young mind, that energetic young mind that want to go out and succeed at exactly what you're asking them to do, right?
But this is why a player sometimes is suited. Like, when you're talking to somebody like Brunson, right, you have to look at all the players that played exactly like that and then do a study on how were they stopped, if they were stopped, right? What type of player hurt their game, right? There's always a matchup that takes away from a player, right? And there's always someone that's built a certain way that just has this number.
Yep.
That's what you're supposed to be looking for.
Yep.
What type of player that will give Brunson troubles, right? It ain't gonna be someone the same size,
Definitely.
right? He looks like he's fucking up everybody anywhere from the age of 5'10" to about 6'8", right? Right, 6'8" to 5'10", Brunson got that matchup, right? Skinny guys, what does he do against skinny guys? And that's why I say different players, for offensive guy, you need a different package for different types of players, right? The stronger players, you need to have a package for them. Finesse game, or you have to have against skinnier guys, longer. You got to have different, and that's what he's unleashing against everybody, right? You can see the smaller guys, he's gonna bump into their body, do his fadeaway. The other ones, he's gonna hold him back here, right? Let him go, let him fall into him. Like, he has these little tricks, but because he's small, he needed to learn them all.
Yeah, because he's had to always use it.
Yeah,
he had to learn those. That's the thing, like, people like, damn, he really can do that. He's been that height for a long time. And he's really good at being that height. So he's perfected playing basketball at that height to get the maximum ability, because he ain't, like, people don't realize, he ain't grew in on how many years?
Probably since 8th grade.
Since 8, 9, he probably been there, so he's had to play that way. That's like, I've always said that about small guards. You see them, they real nice. They've been that size, so they've had to do it at playing, because our sport, the taller the better.
Yep.
Right? So he's had to play against guys that in his whole life, and he's been counted against because his height probably a lot. I'm gonna show y'all.
Right.
Yep.
I'm gonna show y'all, and I say it all. Anytime I see them that's a bug.
I'm about to get off.
Because he finna murder whoever. If you his height,
Yep.
you 6'6" or under, he is
punishing.
He punishing you. And you're not athletic, and you don't use your hands. You're not athletic. Your feet ain't. He's going to abuse you.
Look, this is even five when he was 5'5". 6'2" is the same. That's the same. He's done perfected this +6 difference.
Yeah.
Like, he's one of those guys you might fuck around and just have to just put a big dude on him. Just go out, Porzingis, just go.
Nah.
No, I think somebody.
Two guys that can actually guard him are on his team.
Who?
Hart and OG.
He fucked them two up.
OG.
I think OG might have a better chance.
Hart know how he plays.
But it don't matter.
But it don't matter.
It don't matter.
Strong.
He is height.
The reason
There's nothing he can do to him.
He's fucking you up.
Hey, he'll get his shot off 100% of the time.
You're gonna try to use muscle against him.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, shot.
No, I'm not.
He'll get his shot off 100% of the time on Josh Hart.
Hey, well, getting your shot off is different.
Oh, no, good looks.
Having
good looks every time on Josh Hart.
difficult
Josh Hart, good
time.
looks.
Good looks every time on Josh
You
Hart.
need someone who's strong and just long.
Gotta be smart.
Like it's like Karolinko's.
Smart, man.
You know, Kmart's. It's you have to put like a mobile four. A mobile four
Yeah.
long three against him.
Yeah,
That's the only
Karolinko
way.
would've got- Karolinko would've been-
Because he's a bucket. He shoots. He's a fucking shooter first. So the first thing he's thinking about, I need to back you up enough
Yeah,
to
and that
get it
jab
on.
step, and I'm
Just,
not. It's that jab.
Yep. He's gonna keep moving
He gonna
around.
bait you to shoot.
I don't know about y'all, man, but I be studying these niggas, man. I study this man. I done study. I broke him down. I understand where he get his shots. I see it's exactly what he like to do. And when he's stuck in situations, he uses his pivots to get a shot off because he's left-handed. So as a right-handed
Can't get
defender,
around.
you try to get there, but you're not expecting it to be the way he shoots it because he's left-handed. So a lot of times, if you're a smart defender, you know how to get, you know where he's shooting that shot. You know how to get to it. You know how to get in his way. You know how to stop him from going left. You want him to go right, but you know you don't want him to go right all the time because he can finish going right. So it's like, if you got help, you got to send him to the crowd. It can't be no one-on-one shit. You cannot guard Brunson one-on-one, and that can never be anybody's. That can't be the mission. It can't be, I'm trying to stop him one-on-one. I need help on this nigga, man. I need help. I need y'all to be in the way because he don't like the crowd.
40.
Yo, I saw.
Give me 40.
I saw a clip the other day of myself. We playing San Antonio, ran the pick and roll with Ginobili, right? Of course, we gonna switch it. I'm switching everyone, right? I got down to my shit. He tried to do his, and when he get ready, I pointed right though, right? Soon as we switched to pick and roll, I sat on the left and I pointed this way, right? This motherfucker still tried to go
left.
I took the ball from him and started the break, and Blake went down that motherfucking right. I'm like, did he actually think? Dude, so he didn't see me point right. Like, this is the way I'm telling you that you're gonna go. Right. I broke down, I pointed right here, this way, right in front of our bench. It was in front of the Clippers bench. I pointed this way. Like, no, you're going this way. Came down and tried that. He tried it. He tried it anyway. Man, give me the ball. In the middle of your move. Like, no, dude, I'm not him.
I would have just handed it to
Like
you.
left hand guys destroy, especially when you get to a certain level, they destroy right-handed defenders because right-hand defenders are always taught the same thing. Push them to their weak hand. So we just think everybody's right-handed, right? So we naturally just, as soon as a player come down, you just sit there in this stance, right? So since we was little all the way, we're naturally trying to push everybody to the left hand, which gives a left-handed guy that advantage because naturally we're gonna react the same way every single time, right? Open up, wow, damn it, God damn it, he is left-handed.
Move these puppies, dog. One thing I'm doing, I'm moving these
Hey, listen, you gotta be, and this is just no knock against it, he's that dude because if he's at that level, he had to be that dude. When you see like somebody like Earl Boykins, right, playing game, he had to be that dude. What you think you're gonna do against him? Everybody he grew up with tried to. That's what I said. He let me know how important a pump fake was, right? And understanding, like he's the first person. I had him, my second year, and he was talking about human behavior, right? He's talking about human behavior. He says, I said, man, how do you keep pump faking the fuck out these dudes? He says, I'm little.
They want to block my
And he says, they want to not even block my shots. They want to embarrass my shot, right? So when I get ready to shoot, they want to try to smack it into the crowd. They're not sitting here just doing this. They're sitting there trying to load
Get that
up.
shit out of here,
So I
Louis.
know when I come and do my step back and pump fake, they're going to sit there and try to do one of these, so they're going to always jump past me where I can just go up and under and shoot my shot. So they're going to give me, I can't shoot over them naturally, but all I have to do is pump fake knowing they're going to try to swat it, and I just see them. He got Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan's, Tim Duncan's hot, and I'm sitting here like, yo. He says, you remember it just did it 3 times, and Tim Duncan just swatting, sitting there doing this, and he just goes up and up and shoots.
He gonna run dead at you and stop.
Yo, then hit you with it like.
Then hit you with the pump fake. Listen,
It's human being.
Human nature.
It's just human nature. What a person is
natural
naturally
tendencies
doing.
against you. Like I tell all the time, man. Like I'm firm believer in that shit. Listen, use it against them. Use people, human nature, human is against them because they're gonna do it every time.
I mean, I know.
He didn't have to pump fake. He would raise his eyebrows.
Chat's not gonna like the fact that I talk like I know what I'm talking about. But like you said, human behavior, natural instincts, and all that shit, right? That's still defensive discipline. Stay down on the pump. All the natural fundamentals of defense you learn if you were taught. Certain players have a certain skill set, and everybody has different skill sets, whether you right-handed or left-handed. And if you're a good enough player, you analyze all of those things. And there ain't a player that you haven't seen. There's always a player that got some shit that you've seen you can compare it to. So it's always, all right, this is a lefty who likes to go here. He likes to shoot the floater. He don't like this. He don't like that. When you pick up his dribble, he's not going to pass it. He's going to try to find a way to get his shot off. Stay down on the pump fake. Make sure you get to the shot. Make sure you get to the right hand. Make sure you get to the left hand. I'm not going to let him go to the hand I can't get to. I'm going to push up. I'm going to scrape for the ball. I'm going to make it difficult on him because I'm going to make him move and guess every time he got the ball. I'm not going to get him in a comfortable position. But, you know, I ain't nobody. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never did shit, but I did study the game. So when I can break down a motherfucker, and if I can go out there and guard him and show you, I would. I got cooked all my whole career, right?
No, not facts. No, he got cooked his whole career because I cooked the fuck out that dude right there.
Yeah.
Rashad Gilbert cooked the F out of you?
No, come on, man. He can't beat me in nothing. Right now.
I shot 50%, 60%,
against 50%, the Timberwolves.
47.
Against the Timberwolves.
I scored 33, 34, 38. I mean, I was out there eating. You got in the game.
Yeah, I ain't never guard you, though.
Why?
Because I shut that shit off. That's why. That's why
you had to guard me.
That's why you played point guard. That's why you didn't play over here with us.
You had to guard me.
You didn't play over here with us.
You had to guard me.
You're not like us.
You had to guard me.
You're not like us.
I know.
You're not like us.
I know. I was
You're not like us, man.
I was playing.
You're not like us.
I was playing.
You're not like us, man.
Now I'm
you
going
was
to
playing point guard.
So you said
you was playing the point guard. You was playing the point guard.
But I was a scorer.
You was playing the point guard.
Aren't
you was playing with them. You know, point guards over there, shooting guards over there.
Did you have to come get me?
No.
I was a shooting guard.
No, I was guarding Karan. I had to guard Karan.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I was a big hacking nigga.
No.
I wasn't guarding the point guard. Marco Yards and Troy Hudson had.
No.
For sure.
You didn't switch on me?
Nah. And if I did, I fouled you. I fouled a lot of niggas.
Oh no, man. I think I got you.
Very rarely, the niggas got me buckets.
What number were you? What was your number?
1.
I always killed ones. I always killed niggas with
Except
one.
for that one.
I always killed niggas.
Except for Neo.
I'm gonna check.
They had to stop Neo different ways. They didn't just let Neo go out there and play. They had to stop.
I'm gonna check the game.
They had to put Neo in the limbo.
Bro, but let's talk a little bit more about this Mavs Thunder series. We kind of veered off.
I played 47 minutes, dog. I played 47 minutes one game. You played 11, so we had to come across each other.
The game. Probably the game I had like.
I think
you had like 19 one game against y'all.
No, you had 0.
19.
No, it was. What's that?
My vision gets. I can't see.
And it was 0. It is.
Josiah, you're a sucker. You know that.
I stare at the screen too long, Ken.
You don't suck
my
ass.
screen time. Cause y'all be trying to bring me in and shit. Nothing to do with it. You don't know how to look at this phone.
Yeah, you can't make me look any better than I already look, man. We know you was good. We know you was good, Gil. If you gotta feel good about all that,
I'm just saying,
you can't beat me right now.
I'm just saying it.
You can't fuck with me right now. We've proven that.
That's fact. No, we never played.
You can't fuck with me right now. That's all I give a fuck
We never
about.
played right now.
Right now?
But you right.
I ain't worried I ain't worried about a goddamn thing.
You right now.
In nothing.
So,
I'm not worried about you in nothing.
I
will beat you in anything.
Let's get back to these.
Anything.
So if I challenge you right now, you're gonna say yes. Let's do it.
No, I'm not gonna say yes.
Rashad, you know you can't say
he gotta earn the right to go.
You know you can't say anything. The deal's already processed in that one thing.
He ain't, man. You know who you going against, man? I'm that nigga, man.
So let's talk a little bit just about Luka and some of the struggles. We had struggles even in the Clippers series, but Lu Dort only scored 7 points in the game, but did his job on the defensive end, holding Luka to his lowest scoring output this postseason, snapping his streak of 24 straight playoff games with at least 20 points. But what can Luka do to get out of the Dorture chamber?
Night the dude gonna play tough. He can play the same defense and Luka come out that motherfucker and have 45.
Facts.
So
That's facts.
He can't, but we have not seen. But
I'm just telling you, man, he can play the exact same defense on him. He can come out and have 45-point triple-double tomorrow. Whatever they play. Good defenders, we try to make it tough. If you missing shots, we look great.
Right.
We look great if you're missing shots. Now we get to talk about him in a positive light. If we come out tomorrow, he have 7 and Luka have 47, and they lose, but he played the same defense, so he's going to come out and guard him the exact same way because he had success doing it. He ain't gonna do nothing different.
But from Luka's standpoint, you watched him this whole playoffs. Has he looked like the same
people.
MVP
Hampered,
level?
whatever, bad knee, bad ankle, bad.
Has he been at MVP level?
Has he been looking at the same level?
They made out
this
the first
postseason?
round. They made out the first round. They're in the second round.
I mean, we was talking bad about him. Motherfuckers averaging 29, 10, and 8.
Like my only gripe about what Luka has going on right, I just think he needs to stop complaining so much. That's my only thing, man. Because the ref's not going to give you the whistle even more now.
Yeah.
You're too good. You're really, really good when you just hoop.
Yeah.
So just go hoop.
Facts.
Because right now they not blowing the whistle, man.
On purpose.
And it looks real bad just to constantly complain because you deal during the regular season and other people say, but now it's only a few games on and the whistle is not blowing. During the regular season, the whistle blowing a lot.
Right.
So it don't look as bad when you complain about calls because they're giving you calls after you complain at times.
Yeah.
You complain now, they looking the other way.
Well, that's been a theme throughout the playoffs for not just Luka, but
for everybody. So they're swallowing the whistle in this playoffs.
Yeah.
They letting you bang and play. So just go hoop. I think it's just because it's a lot of energy that you could use in other ways. That you going, it's this roller coaster of emotion for you during the game, and it's not good for your morale and good for the.
I was just about to say that because you see him when he get calls, he's smiling. He's yeah, man. I'm trying this. I'm trying.
Yeah.
Now, what I seen last night is that the no calls took him out of the game mentally, and he's standing at half court. And that the energy that I've seen in other players before is when you take somebody out of the game like that, kind of like Jamal Murray. He was so frustrated. He threw a hot pack on. It's like Luka would have thrown a hot pack on the motherfucking floor. If he could have. That's how frustrated he was. To the point where he standing at half court, he don't want to be a part of the offense. He's like, well, there's nothing I could do. They're not calling no foul, so I'm just going to let y'all play. And that's the frustrating part about it. Like you said, if he comes back in, next game he needs to shoot the same shots, he hits those shots, his energy changes. He's one of those players that has to see the ball go in for him to play good. And that's unfortunate because he's going to have off nights where he needs to still play defense, still offensive rebound, still slash the ball. He's not giving his team a chance because he's taking himself out of the game because he's not playing well. That's part of it. You got to be able to play well when not playing well.
You still can put pressure on the defense without the ball going in the basket for him because he's so dominant a figure with the ball in his hand. So him being aggressive, making plays towards the rim, you still gonna have lobs. You still go. So for your point, for him staying out there not engaging at times, is a little weird.
It's weird as hell.
There's one thing that I've noticed between like the two stars, him, Luka. You try to figure out like their games. When Shea doesn't because Shea doesn't have the ball as much as you would think. Just when he does have it, he's gone.
Yeah.
Right? When he's like, everybody's coming down doing it, Giddy's doing it, everybody's playing well. When he gets it, he's attacking. He's not sitting there bringing it back out unless he already has the ball. But for the most part, if he's on the wing or something or in a deep corner, once he catches the ball, he's going. I don't know if Luka right now, and this is a lot of stars, because they don't have a second type of game, when their first part of their game gets cut off, they don't know what to do.
Talk about it.
Right? You don't need to attack all the way from the three-point line all the time. Right? You're getting to the mid-range. All right, let's mid-post.
Yeah.
Right, mid-post, boom, right there. Now you're at the mid-range. Now you can do your dance right there at the mid-range because that's where you want to go anyway. And I think they're so used to he's used to his combo, hit him between the legs, step back, right? The more threes you take and you're shooting at your big size, you keep shooting jumpers, that helps them. Because those guys are going to shoot about each. They're going to take 35 threes, but they're going to spread that shit around.
Yeah.
Right? You know, man, I'm going to take 4, you're going to take 4, you're going to take 4, 3, 5. Right? It's not going to be 8 from him, 9 from him. And I didn't notice that he don't shoot free throws as good as we would think.
Yeah.
Right? He's like with the LeBron. He's at that LeBron stuff, right? Where they're good at the 3-point line, but they're not very good at the free throw line. They miss a lot of free throws. Right? Which is weird because for the most part, a bad free throw shooter, we already know, spends the most time shooting free throws in practice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? People think, well, what'd you practice free throws? To be honest, that motherfucker down there 10-1 versus everybody else.
What?
Right, we over here shooting 25. They got this motherfucker there an hour.
You at 25, he's shooting 100.
For sure.
You shoot 100.
And that's the rule. That's the rule. The coaches make you do that too. They're like, you gotta shoot 100, man.
So you know he shoots a lot of free throws. So the fact that he's 78, yesterday he was 6 for 10, you just didn't think like Luka's, you thought Luka would be like the 88 mark, 92, 89, 87. You didn't think he was last year 74, 74, 78.
Mid-70s consistently.
Let me ask y'all
He's
this.
mid-70s. Right?
Mid-70s consistently.
So you can't even rely on him getting hit at the end of the game.
So, for Luka, do y'all think that the pace of the game for the Mavericks and him holding the ball longer than 5 seconds as a point guard is really affecting them? Like they was asking Kenny that last night about, how long should a point guard actually hold the ball in the ISO situation compared to how long Luka.
Point guard or any burner?
Point guard, specifically when Luka's playing the point and he's up top and he's doing his thing. It's bringing everybody's rhythm down. Everyone's sitting and watching. No one's moving and cutting, and we're waiting on you to make a move.
Me, I don't think there's a time limit on it. For me, I think a point guard or any player, if it's more than 3, you should get the fuck off of it.
Get off the ball, right?
That's my thing.
Yeah.
And that's why his point with Shea. He caught the ball at the top of the key. They swung it. He motherfucking it was 1. He boom, step back, shot. The nigga, his reaction to when he put that bitch down with his left, the defender reaction, his feet didn't turn.
He read it.
He motherfucking read that shit immediately, stepped back, shot the 3, and I was like, yo.
Yeah.
So it's 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Downhill. If it's 1 downhill, right? 1, 2 downhill.
It's 1 to
1, 2, 3 downhill.
Yeah, 1 to 3.
If it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
Dude.
Get off it.
Pass the ball, man. Please. Now it's a grenade coming. Now whoever you throw it to, I got to shoot the ball with 3 seconds on the shot clock.
And people don't understand, like, even with like the James Harden, that's when I say he was scoring so easy he got bored. Because it's 1, 3, 2, 4, right? 1 dribble, what did you do? You didn't do nothing, gone. 2 dribble, bye. Oh, I'm going. So I'm playing in a combo. So if I want to go right, it's 1, 2, 3, take off.
Yes.
Yep.
Right. If I want to go left, 1, 2, take off. Right. It's an easy combo system. So if I'm sitting here doing this is just for the fans.
Yep.
I don't already.
Yeah, that shit
Yeah.
Dude.
Because I know I can get by you with
I
the
know.
1,
I'm
2.
just sitting here
Bang,
just fucking
bang.
there.
Yeah.
I'm about to make a highlight on you, motherfucker.
See, them niggas way better than me. You start that shit on me, nigga, I'm gonna put my foot right in the middle.
Yeah, you kick that motherfucker.
Fuck all that,
fucking
nigga. Yeah,
playing with me, man. Come play
Yeah, I'm
basketball,
gonna kick the ball,
man.
put my foot, boom.
What we doing, Ralph? What we doing out here?
Like,
This ain't the gold trotters, my nigga. What
I
we
be
doing?
damn, you sit there, Gil.
Yes.
And then hey, that part.
I'm gonna throw that motherfucker
Right back to you.
Boom.
That part.
Hey, throw it right back to you.
We only got 14 seconds, bro. You just took 8 of the 14, bro.
I'll be damn. I'll be damn. I just
before that dude was doing that shit, and the guy told me I can't make those. Hey, There's two good players I'm talking about. Told the other good player, no, I can't make those.
Don't throw it to me like that.
Listen, no, I can't make those.
Missed that.
Yeah, what? Turnover on you.
Throw it out of bounds.
Yes.
Hey, watch out.
And be mad at you that you didn't catch it. Like, nah.
You throwing it to me?
Yeah. Cut. Soon as you see him, cut.
You're not about to put it on me.
Motherfuckers be serious. Like, no, we out here motherfucking too. You're not gonna just spend 23 seconds dribbling the ball and then throw it to me and be like, yo, shoot.
This grenade. No.
Now motherfucker looking at me that you was 0 for 6 today.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
3 seconds on the side. Every time I
Pull the pin on this bitch and then hand it out.
There you go, hot potato.
No. Right back to you, Jack.
Hey, there you go.
3, 2, 1.
Who gonna blow up, bro? No, not me.
Nah, I didn't seen it. Dog. That's doom.
I ain't got it. Here you go.
The nigga just standing there like this. He ain't went. No. Has he? I'm going or I'm across it, one of the two, and I'm going to the basket. We not finna sit up and dance with you.
And that's why
trying to get to the rim, dog.
The fundamentals of the game got boring. Where the shit that James doing became fun because it looked good, and then you lose the fundamentals of get by. Shea is the fundamental. Get by you, lay you, but then you watch him be like, hey man, that was too easy.
Yeah,
it's too easy.
But that's it's so easy. It's so easy for like same thing with Luka. Luka, Ant-Man, it's so easy for, but that's like when you start putting all these extra moves in for no reason, you just make the game hard for yourself.
Absolutely.
Because if you're that skilled, you shook the defense on the first dribble, max third, right? Like whoever the greatest defender is, you done got him off the first dribble because he ain't expected. 1, 2, game, bop, bop. 1, 2, 3, hezzy, then you go. You start getting into 4 or 5 dribbles, dog. You defending yourself at that point.
Yeah.
Because dog, you done already shook me.
Not a lot of people do that no more.
What?
Oh, boy. Hands
Nigga.
Because it's boom, boom.
Reach for the sky.
You playing with it. I done already did this three fucking times, dog. Go. Shit out here making me.
Or shoot one of the two. Do something, please.
Like you sitting there like, I'm mad now. Like,
shit. Okay.
Hey,
here we go.
Like, come on, dog. Shoot this goddamn ball.
I got another chance.
I'm just back the fuck up, man. I'm trying to get back on offense. You over here playing too much.
It's the same way every time. Niggas ain't doing it with the right hand and the left. It's the same way every time.
Gotcha.
On defense, we stupid asses.
Good, go again. All right, I got another chance. Shit.
Damn, he can't shoot. Yeah, you right. I'm over here going for it.
He can't even shoot.
Knowing damn well he can't shoot.
He can't even shoot, nigga. He's doing it for a reason.
You can't shoot. Shoot the ball, motherfucking hezzy. Fuck. How'd I fall?
You said Moochie got you with that shit, right?
Got me with that shit. Damn well he ain't gonna shoot the jumper. Still jumps.
Moochie gonna drop that bitch.
All the way down.
He going the other way. No, he the other way with it. Right, he with the right hand with it.
Right?
Yeah, Moochie with the right hand has he.
Nasty.
And I can tell you, I jump every time.
He got niggas in the big 3, nigga.
Sam Cassell, I jump every time.
Left. Sam goes left, show it.
Every time.
Show it out and one.
Every time.
And one foul. Every time I play, I got in foul trouble first quarter.
Because he gonna lean. Because he gonna do it and he leaning.
But he going left. He going to the baseline or to the elbow.
Yep, you gonna run all the way over there. You by yourself and still wait till you come. Pump fake.
Or he'll push off with the wing. He'll hit you with the chicken wing.
Yeah, that's shit. Tendencies, man.
And I only averaged damn near 0.3 blocks, so I don't even know why I was jumping.
Because you right there.
You had to get to that point.
I got that.
You got to get to that point.
Once again, using people's human instincts against you. Hey, I'm gonna block this shit.
Get this shit.
But your mind, I'm not going for the pump fake.
Now you talking about insanity, boy. Insanity was kicking in that day, goddamn it. Shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, people like, yeah, you can play Steph. He got me, dog.
Yeah.
I mean, that motherfucker just sitting there playing popcorn, boy. I'd be on Sports Center looking like a damn Jack in the Box.
First time I played Larry Johnson, I'm eating.
Ding, ding, ding.
This was like Larry had blowback issues at that point, so this is post-work Larry. I'm young, energetic, like look up to Larry from being from Dallas, number one pick, all that. You know, same thing, the Earl Boykins effect. I'm finna get this old nigga.
Yeah.
Man, Larry down that motherfucker working my ass out. Shoulders, pump fake, up and under, step throughs, fadeaways. I'm like, damn, he nice. What? I'm everything. I'm jumping. Oh, no, you don't, young fella.
Stay down.
Jump and one, boom, leg, left hand. I'm like, oh, man, Larry put my ass in that mixer.
I think we got ghosts in this motherfucker for real, dog.
What happened?
I done tied my shoes
Your motherfucking shit.
3 motherfucking times, dog.
This one. I've been like, yo.
I keep tying my shoe and it keeps.
So I'm finna ask you like I asked my son, or like I asked Cash. How do your shoes get untied and you sitting still?
You ain't moving nowhere.
Listen, my 6-year-old Cash all the time, dude. We be at I look down like, dude, how your shoe untied?
Like,
You ain't went nowhere.
Like, seriously, like, y'all done see me tie the same shoe up. I'm like,
I've seen you tie them.
You got the glittery shoestrings, though, girl.
I've seen you tie them.
I know I'm not tripping. I just keep looking down there. They dangling. Like, wait, hold on.
How the fuck this shit untied again?
I'm tied again. Like, motherfucker.
You got them
I
Bobbies.
was just sitting here like,
Just watch them and see.
try it.
You got them Bobby's world.
They pull them slow too. They ain't yanking them over there, slow pulling your shit.
Like I'm like,
You ain't bugging.
did I just
Not at
tie
all.
that motherfucker?
No, you're not tripping at all.
Okay, all right.
Because that left one was first. And you tied. I know for a fact you didn't tie
I've
that
been
left one
watching 30
twice.
minutes. I've been looking at this.
You're right, I'm just-
As you're talking, I'm like, this motherfucker tied his goddamn shoe.
Yeah, he tied it up. He reached down and tied it. What you talking about?
With me.
No, he died. Yeah, that shit.
You know what I mean? It's a gender neutral
Probably
one.
won't lead. Probably
Don't want to be tied down.
Stop it. Stop it, man.
Probably won't lead them downstairs.
You will lead them downstairs.
Ghosts like them.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. If you have not done so already, download the app. Use promo code GIL. They will match your first deposit up to $100. It's getting late in the day. We've had a very productive conversation throughout these last, 2.5 plus almost hours. Let's get to MostlyFans.
I don't like us being rushed off the air. Just so y'all.
Oh, we're not rushing today, King.
Not rushing today.
Do we want?
We don't believe you, Joe.
You know what's funny?
I don't mind being out here to it, but I don't mean.
We don't believe you, Joe.
I don't like feel being rushed. Like
When we used to do the long shows, y'all used to complain, oh, Joe ain't
I
got
don't
nowhere to
mind
go.
us
He
getting
wants
out of
to
here at a decent time.
We was doing
But the
3.
fact that I feel like
we was doing
rushing
a
me
whole
off
3
the air.
hours.
When I was testing y'all to
Right.
see how long y'all want to go, but now we go shorter.
Like, I
Now
feel like I
everybody
just
got a
spend my money on
problem.
some shit and you rushing me out the restaurant. Right?
Hurry up and buy.
I know I've been here. I am finished.
I've been done for an hour, but damn.
Sorry for your mother, man. Hurry up.
But y'all know y'all go to a nice spot and other people just be there chilling. All right, you already had your meal, dog. Like, let's.
Oh, if I'm on a good enough, we got a good night going. Like that night I took my daughter out for her 21st birthday. Like we was like one of the last 2 people in the restaurant. Like I'm
That's
that
fine.
guy. I'm
Yeah.
that guy. Oh, I just bought this $800 bottle of wine. Nigga. We gonna drink this.
You gonna drink this?
I'm gonna drink this Opus, nigga, for damn sure. To the decanter, nigga, and that bitch.
All the way.
All mine out of here. Shit.
Somebody said Ben Simmons would pump fake me. Bet.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm falling for
going
MB
for
pump
that?
fake every time. I know he gonna do it. Hit the 3, he gonna pump fake. Then I'm jumping.
I don't believe you.
It's just a badass.
I don't believe
It's a
you.
bad habit, dog.
I don't think you'll let Ben do that to you.
Moochie Norris.
You
Mooch
don't
had
like
hammer,
Ben, though.
though.
You ain't fucking with Ben.
Mooch had whore.
But I was already told stop jumping.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Right?
But you
Okay.
young.
Yeah, but
3,
you don't listen.
2, 1.
He gonna,
Dropping it too.
goddamn. Got you, man.
Moochie gonna drop it. He gonna exaggerate it too.
He
He gonna.
exaggerated.
Woo.
Yeah.
That's the one.
He gonna,
That's what it looks like.
That's what it
He
looks
gonna
like.
drop it. You gonna be
Come
like,
on over here, nigga. Come on over here. Yeah.
All right, what's our OnlyFans?
Yeah, we got 3 questions today.
Ooh.
See?
OnlyFans?
We giving out money.
You got an OnlyFans, Gil? You give?
No, mostly fans.
MostlyFans. What is your OnlyFans?
You got an OnlyFans?
We know you got. Gil, you like to hustle.
Well, I didn't even know it was a thing. I mean,
What you mean anything?
I thought OnlyFans was just like regular until like 20. It wasn't it like a regular site until
2020?
Until jobs canceled and motherfuckers, all women had to start popping.
If you got some
They
good,
realized them tricks couldn't leave their house.
No, what it was.
Yeah, you can realize
So what I think it was most of the chicks that worked in the strip club couldn't go to work.
Yeah, strip
clubs was closed.
Them niggas gonna get out the house, meet me at boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna see you in Miami.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah, I can't leave the house, big girl.
But hey, start the video up.
Start the video chat up. Show me what you got.
Show me what you're working with.
Show
me what you're working with.
I mean, hey, listen, I couldn't even follow celebrities because there was girls out there, $3.
What you mean you couldn't?
The celebrity, $19.99, show me feet in a thong. $3 over here from the hood, making the screen wet. I'm going with the $3.
Yeah.
Woo! I'm in there thinking it's 3D. Whoa!
That 4D TV. That 4D TV you was looking
Had to wipe my screen on the girl use. Oh, this ain't even my screen. This is yours. Shit. $3. I had to stop. I had to get off.
I'm spending that 19.
We do this show during school hours for the adults, okay? Because we can have kids watching this
Don't show if they ain't knowing it by now. Hey, this is
wiping the screen off. Okay.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah,
that's not mine.
That's not my screen. Okay.
That's worth $3. I will say that. So.
Shit, compared to $19.99.
At least we know what you like.
Because guess what? I guarantee whoever them $3, hey, she a multi-millionaire right now.
I was tipping it.
Whoever was, if it was $3,
she ain't no damn multi-millionaire.
Shit, niggas, she got millions of followers.
He was the only fan.
Shit,
Not for $3.
He was the only nigga.
She was only making $3 a month.
$3 desperation.
I was tipping $20.
Yeah, he like $3. I'm the only one in here. I'm the only nigga in here. Run it back again.
I got hidden videos 99, except I want it. This is what I get for $3. I know 99 about to be crazy.
She done tripled it.
Ain't nobody else seeing this. You looking around like,
her money?
am I the only one in here? What the fuck are we doing?
Hey, I can tell you this: all credit cards don't work on that site because I got canceled plenty of times. Denied. Hold on, baby. Hold on. Let me just call my provider.
Let me use that.
Hey, this nightstand drawer. I know it's a fucking credit card.
No. It's me. It ain't fraud. It's me.
Bitch, you take Cash App now.
He got one on phone. He got him on the phone. He ain't even hung up.
He's talking to everybody.
He got on the screen while he on the phone. Like, hold on. I got you.
Hey, that's American Express. I don't know what American Express is wrong, but it's me. Yeah, trust me, it's me. It's worth it. Trust me.
$3, not $3. Not $3. We don't do $3 transactions.
Our first question is from
my bad.
Underdog Fantasy user AndyC3. Oh, man. What does it mean when the rest of the league uses load management when the Knicks starters play 45 minutes a game? Are the Knicks being careless or is the rest of the league poorly conditioned?
Okay, load management, man. Listen, load management was for players that were coming back from injury, right? When Kawhi Leonard was coming back from injury, instead of just sitting him, they figured they could give him 15, 20 minutes, right? Get him back acclimated to the team,
For sure.
right? It wasn't a healthy person saying, I'm gonna just go ahead and give you 20 minutes today.
They changed it. They just gave it a different name. It's fucking minute restriction.
It's minute restriction. He's on minute restriction. Like when you hear normal people say
I was load managing in 07.
Yeah.
The fuck, like, I couldn't play more than 20 minutes a night.
Yeah. Jordan, when he broke his foot and came back, and Jerry crosses out that motherfucker like, time! He can't play no more. It's load managing, right? Because they want to make sure his foot is healthy, so they don't want to put him over the 30. It's for injured players. Nobody was load managing healthy players. Allegedly.
Me.
Allegedly.
Yeah, I was load management.
Yeah, because you was healthy.
Yeah,
You was
what
healthy.
you talking about? It was load management. My whole career was load management.
You were just
McCann's only played this. Load management, motherfucker. They was protecting me the whole time.
That was the name of it?
Yeah, it was load management.
Nigga, you ain't play. I was load managed.
They was protecting my stats. They was protecting
my feet.
my feet.
They were saving me for when they needed me.
Yeah.
But do you feel like the Knicks in this approach, we talked about it earlier in the show, but playing these guys, you talk about Josh Hart, 48 minutes. You talk about Jalen Brunson,
No, but that's what-
DiVincenzo, 44, 45 minutes.
That is what's the name? And that is how you're supposed to play the game. Right? That is how you're supposed to play. These guys are conditioned to play this. Like if you tell someone who's been playing 32, 33 minutes the whole season, and then you playing against the Knicks, and y'all go to double, triple overtime, 2 games in a row. Whoever played 32 minutes, that's 4 games of them.
For sure.
That's 4 games of them. They gonna be done because their body's not used to it. That's why I said I had to learn what the top tier did. They did something that nobody does, right? The season's over with. Like if you see LeBron every year, 2 games after the season, he's already back in the gym. He's conditioned his body to go all the way into the end.
Yeah.
Right? We never was taught that. Right? The Kobe's, like, they're still working out. They lose first round, they still in the gym all the way into the chip, so their body is conditioned to go that far. Your body's not gonna know you can go that far until you put it through that type of stress.
And then you depending on your guys. Just a couple years ago, Nick Nurse's team, the Toronto team, I think he was one of the first people to start that shit. Like playing his starters, look at them dudes playing 37, 38 a night during the regular season. So now when he needed them to play the 43, 44s in the playoffs and the finals and all that, them dudes was ready.
They was ready.
So even Kawhi was playing big minutes when he was there, right?
Yeah.
So that's what it is. So
It's a proven formula.
but it goes back to how you started, how I started, training camp, what we do.
Practice.
And what we do again.
Conditioned.
And then what we do again.
Practice.
Then what we do again.
Conditioned.
Then what we do again.
Practice.
Then what we do again.
Conditioned.
Then what we do again.
Practice.
Then what we do again.
The whole
So
7
motherfucker
days.
came out of there with motherfucker looking like Rambo with the abs.
For sure.
No, this is so. We built up in the beginning of the season for the duration of the season. It probably was bad at the time for certain things. I think we did too many 2-a-days.
Yeah.
We needed some.
Yeah.
We did too many. But it's needed because you building your body up for this marathon of a season.
Fact.
And that's why I think these dudes now get hurt a lot, man. It's soft tissue injury, it's a groin here, it's a hip, it's a hamstring, it's a calf, because they ain't built their body up. The training camp, listen, anybody that played when you had 2-a-days and that shit was real, your first 3-4 days, your first 3 days
A training camp?
of training camp was the worst part of your season.
You knew who was going to tap out.
That was the worst part.
It was the worst part of your season.
You were ready in training camp.
Man, you
Dog.
hated it.
I don't understand. You can work out all summer. Them first 3 days of training camp is hell.
Kicking
Because you gotta go and come back.
Yep.
You go, your nap is interrupted for 3 days. You in that bitch. Oh shit!
Yep.
Charlie!
Oh,
right?
shit.
And you roll in the middle. Oh shit!
The other side. Both legs.
No worse feeling in life than that.
No Normatec and none of that other shit.
No Normatec, that shit back then.
None of that
When
shit.
none of these
dead
dudes
ass.
started,
You say-
hey, you know, Gatorade,
Gatorade.
water. What?
That's it.
Nigga,
Dead
they bring
ass.
the kids Pedialyte.
Yep,
Like,
yep.
oh, shawty. Like, dude.
That is dead ass true, dog.
But they ain't building themselves up for this shit.
Yep.
Do they even do 2-a-days?
Hell no. 2-a-day,
No, they don't
not
even do.
nobody. They might practice 5 days in training camp, full practices.
That shit used to be good for us though, man. I love that shit. Going back and knowing that somebody gonna tap out in here. We know who
And that's what
gonna tap out.
that was the whole thing of training camp. It was like
No, it's gonna be a vet.
It's like we gonna see who's who by day 3.
No, let me tell you
By
exactly
day
what it's
3,
gonna be.
yep.
Day one. Oh, y'all gonna get
Everybody
off.
round
Oh,
up.
y'all killed him today. Oh, I bust his ass and be on the phone. Yeah, I'm about to make the team just kill Gilbert. Yeah, gave him motherfucker 30. Day 3.
Go Gil. Gil done
Motherfucking vet.
showed
That's
up.
what it is, nigga.
Come on, nah. Where that energy at?
My back. Where he go? Everybody on the training table. Before practice.
Tell you right now, you understand.
You be sitting there like, nah, bring that same energy. Yeah, your ass about
Gil
to
done
get
hit
cut
second
today.
win. Gil on the second win. He like, I'm ready for this.
Old school vet trick, nigga.
Yep.
Back,
Yep.
hammy.
Yep.
But more important, it was that back.
My back. I think I hurt my back
You can't
again.
get nothing to niggas that's hurting in that bitch.
I
Can't,
think I need a backyology.
So
What?
earlier in the show, we were talking about which fast food makes you go to the toilet immediately. We started having a burger discussion. Gil, you know, we got a very talented producing crew here. They brought the Shake Shack.
What?
You said you was going, they bringing it to you.
Oh, listen, man. Y'all
Oh, the chili cheese, y'all trying to do, y'all trying to make us.
smash burgers, baby.
Well, it got me the chicken sandwich. I appreciate this.
Got the smash burgers for you.
Man, what is
See,
y'all,
this is why y'all get paid the big money.
I'm talking about.
what is y'all doing to me right now?
So Shake Shack,
Hey, y'all already know you're gonna do it. Look, this shit a D. I don't even like this shit, y'all.
Shake Shack, we're always looking for sponsors. Show us some love. We'll show you
Just so
some back.
happened. Just so happened.
Well, we
I'm
appreciate
hungry.
y'all pulling up with us. It's been
I'm
another
on E, just so you know.
another Gills Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa, whoa! We will see y'all tomorrow for our last show of the week. Make sure you check out Sheen and Tyler coming up next.